Morgan. If it's going to be anyone, it's going to be Morgan. So go ahead, man.
Do you know Morgan?
I do know Morgan. I know Morgan. I know little Morgan.
Okay, there's Morgan, and then Fairy and Ellen wants to come on.
I'm showing my face on camera again. Yeah.
Wait, Fair and Ellen wants to come on.
Morgan, this is Jillian Barberie.
Hey, Morgan,
I know.
what's up?
I met her prior.
Did you really?
That's right.
You were on EJ's stream, and basically I dumped a whole bunch of likes on you.
Thank you. Is that what I was feeling? Thank you. Okay, hang on. Hold, please. Okay, here
Okay,
I go.
Morgan, I need you to fill the gap. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Number one or two. Hurry up.
I'm only a human, Jillian. I'm only a human. Hold on.
I understand. I get it.
Gabe, good thing I have
Just,
co-hosting experience.
Give us a courtesy flush if you could. All right, Fair and Ellen. I don't know if I pulled you up yet or what. Let me see. Hold, please. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. And are you in? Cannot invite guests. Unable to invite guests. I don't know why.
Weird.
Wait, how many of us are there? 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah, and there's like a 4th spot left.
Okay, I'm trying to drag the fairy up, but it's not working. I don't know what happened.
There it is.
Oh! Hello. So what are you up to
here
tonight?
I go. Wait a minute.
Hey,
I
well,
love it.
Dude, I thought that was me. What's up? We're with the we got our
You thought I was you?
the pink purple vibes happening, girl.
I love it. I love it.
I
What's
mean,
going
I could sort of do that, but wait, where's my LED remote?
Oh,
Must be
lucky
crumble.
you.
For sure.
Turn it up in here.
Cheers.
I love that. What are you drinking? Are you drinking booze too to hurt my soul?
Yes, I got shots too. Cheers.
Okay.
Schnapps?
You're really not going to be able to see it, but it is pink currently.
Oh, nice. Nice. We're all in the pink mode. Wait, what? Okay, so what are you're drinking? Schnapps? Is that what you're drinking?
No, I'm saying I have shots.
Oh, got it. Of what? Of what?
I'm drinking Kettle One. I love it. I love it.
Well, I did too back in the day.
A
little too much. I loved it a little bit too much. Know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. Shots, LOL.
Sober.
Crumbled cookie, what's up?
A crumble cookie. Come on, crumble cookie.
Shots. Oh shit, here's my other cat. Okay, I'm gonna show you her belly. I know Mike wants to see the belly. Oh,
My only version of shots ever, folks. A whole lot of Mountain Dew.
Here we go. Look at the belly on that thing.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah, she's like a cheetah. Only
So
like
cool. I love it.
is it? Yeah, she's a Bengal and hates other cats, loves dogs. So if any dudes are thinking of getting a cat, this is the one to get because they are wild, but they like to chill out with you.
Whale the bug, Mike.
I walk this dog on a leash. I mean, this cat. She goes on a pink leash, and people look at us like we're like weird, you know? But we're not. Well, we are, but we're not. Is he back from his number 2?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Did you pinch one off? Did you give birth? Did you name it? Sorry. I'm a 14-year-old boy trapped in a woman's body. So anyway, what else is girls? What's going on tonight? Tell me what your name is. Fairy and what?
Oh, it's Farron Elon.
I like that. Is that from like Farron? Is that like from, is that a gamer name?
Do I look like a gamer to you?
I'm blind right now. All I know is you. I thought you were me. I was like, I think I pulled the screen up again on me. I don't know.
I'm a giant music nerd, and I can prove it with every single CD that's in this room.
Wait, you're a music nerd? Like Mike, back me up. Like Gary, when they do the music things with Gary, and he knew every song. What does it mean that
with Hank the Drunken Dwarf? Yeah.
Oh my God, rest in peace, Hank.
I mean,
straight
up, I would say.
Hold on. Let me spill out some lick for Hank. There we go.
Oh, fuck all you guys.
I got
all y'all.
I mean, I got the best hits of Blondie, so.
Oh, you did? Well, then you're my kind of guy. I don't know. Are you a fan of Stern too? Or are Mike and I speaking our own language?
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching a lot of his stuff for a while. More of it because of Mike when I first met him.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. I was about to say you're moving in on my you're moving in on my thing here, Morgan.
You were suggesting Stern sketches up the wazoo when you first met me.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I can't, you know what I realized about Stern? Like I would talk about him in the early 90s and I found people like hated him and I would get in arguments, or I wouldn't date guys if they didn't listen to Stern. And I don't know how I married. I'll never forget, my ex got in the car one day, true fucking story. And he, after 2 babies, he gets in the car and of course it's on Howard. And he goes, is that the only thing you're ever going to listen to? And I go, that is the only thing to listen to. And I was like, oh, and Howard called it. He's like, I like your husband and all, but y'all are going to get a divorce. I'm like, no, we're not. And I was pregnant at the time on his show, but he didn't know. And sure as shit, Howard's right. He's always right.
Damn.
Anyway, so when you're a music nerd, like if I were to say, are you like crazy, like Sour Shoes, you know when a song came out by fucking anybody and what year and all that? Or are you?
I'd say more of the whole obscure stuff. No joke. I listened to freaking bands straight from the 60s and 40s.
Oh,
that's how far back I'll go.
Like, oh, I like, what's it blinking? I love that. Like, are you like into vinyl? Do you like your vinyl and shit? I can't make mine blink. Hold
not really. I have 2 vinyls or a wall art. I don't have an actual record player, but I have CDs scattered everywhere in here.
I'm related to Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones. That's kind of
I know
cool.
you are.
Okay. Hey, how do I make mine shake like that? What do I have to do? I love that. Farron?
Ironically, I can do that. But
you can do that too?
No, wait. I can make it even. I can make it even more.
Mike, where's your LEDs, man? You can't be part of this fucking club unless you get some booch.
There you go.
Hold on.
We're the Pink Light Club.
That's right. Oh my God, I love your sunglasses. Holy shit, you got a lot of stuff around you, dude.
I know.
Yeah, that's intense. I can't even keep up with it.
That one doesn't want to work.
Oh, Money Mike remembers my first appearance on Stern. Oh my God.
I kid you not. This is a CD rack. That's a CD rack. There's CDs in that box. My whole collection of Viva La Bam and a bunch of other DVDs up here. Yeah. Hold up. I'm going to flex these because what the hell not?
Wow, you love it.
Boom. All 5 seasons.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, what I know Steve-O, but like
yes, one of my freaking idols.
Oh, he's the best.
Steve-O is like so these days.
Yeah, he's good, really good people. Great guy. And then Jimmy, or no, Johnny used to come to Jimmy Kimmel's parties.
Oh my God.
And one time he came, and this is why I puked. He came with a bottle of bootleg because his family makes it, I think, I want to say in Tennessee, but he brought the real deal. And people were just passing it before COVID. They're just passing it around Jimmy Kimmel's party. And it was like, oh, there's Demi Moore taking a swig. I'm not fucking name dropping. I'm just trying to give you the obscurity of the room. Like, it would have been like Eric, the actor, next to George fucking Clooney. It would have been like, none of the Whack Packers went. But it was such a random group of people. And then I just remember taking a swig. And that's the last thing I remember, except for waking up in my own puke. That I remember.
If you told me anything different, I wouldn't believe you, Jillian.
Yeah.
Alone you mentioned Knoxville and Steve-O. You win me over instantly.
Oh, yeah.
She's a legend, bro.
She literally said on EJ's stream about Tom Green and knowing him, and I just lost my mind in this chair. Straight.
Oh, EJ. She's the best. Yes. I know Tom for like...
This is up here for a reason.
Oh, let me see. Wait. Let me review. Tom Green's show was the best. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, Tom rules. He moved back to Canada like Pam Anderson. They both moved back.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody gets out of the cesspool at some point. But Tom was the best. And nobody understood him except for me, and I was obsessed with him, and yeah.
Oh, my earliest days on Younow were me just straight up showing the Tom Green show.
Are you serious?
I have freaking been like
Oh,
the underground television of Younow in a way.
okay.
MCTV isn't a joke.
Do you remember the Slutmobile?
Yes.
Okay, I know his fucking dad. I know his mom, and I love them. And we used to joke. They would be like, "Why can't he date a normal girl like you?" I'm like, obviously they don't know me. But yeah, they're the I'm gonna twist you guys around one more time because it's getting loose. They were the nicest people, and he fucking tortured them, and I loved it. Because
it was worth it. It was so worth it.
And the best was because I'm from Canada. Everybody's so normal up there. They're just like, and then the old man would go to the bus stop with his briefcase all pissed off because he has Slutmobile with the two chicks.
Just drives up to him.
That was the best. Yeah, he was the best. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure all this shit out, y'all. Like, I have fucking cords up the wazoo. I'm not used to this. And doing live television and the Howard Stern show, far easier than Younow. That's all I'll say.
Oh, believe me. All this may look clean, but I have cables freaking everywhere.
You do? Okay.
Straight up audio, electric, USB ports up the wazoo. I have everything.
Well, yeah. Since you guys like the boys, I call them the boys, jackass guys. When I got sober 6 months ago, I was talking to Dr. Drew, and I've known him for 26 years, and he had no clue that I was like a day drinker alky. But I did talk to Steve-O like a year ago. Sorry, he came on my radio show, and we were talking about, drinking off air. And, he finally got his shit together, and like, he's a completely changed person. I knew him when he was nutsack staple. Yes.
I watched almost his entire channel and stuff, and whenever the hell I'm not going to feel like I'm going to barf, I'm going to watch Gnarly. That's on my list of crap to watch.
That's tough.
Trust me. I've been watching.
Remember the penis in the snake tank?
Oh, God. Yeah.
But like,
I've watched all the Jackass movies. I know.
Yeah, me too. I showed my son one, and he thought they were the funniest things coming out. Like, even with the bulls chasing them in the beginning. But remember Eric the Midget? He hated me, and
I remember.
I loved it. I love that he hated me because, and then he died, and it made me so sad. And like, he used to call me Molly. He's like, Jillian Moly, because I would do like Maxim and have I have a mole on my stomach and a mole on my whatever face.
I have one on my face too.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
I have a couple more. I'll show you, Jillian.
I'm sorry. I am very inappropriate, people. I apologize.
That's okay.
Oh,
you can be as inappropriate as you want. I've actually been. Hold on, everyone, be quiet. I've actually been with a woman a little older than you. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I would do it. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose.
I don't care. I honestly don't care. I like you now because I was on with this guy. I don't know who, and I was like,
I love you now. Now that you're on here, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
all right,
seriously.
Go ahead.
I was on like yesterday or whatever, a couple days ago, and then I go. I swear, like, I'm like, okay, I'll invite people on. I don't know. Like, I didn't know. I invite you, right? I'm like, fuck it, yeah, I'll have people on. So yesterday, I invite this dude on. He's like, I can't see him. He's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, I don't know, what's up? And he's like, yeah, like, I don't know. How old are you? I go, how old are you? And he said, I'm 27. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then he goes, well, how old are you? I go, how old do you think I am? And he goes, I don't know, like 32. And I go, fuck yeah. I go, you are good. Like, I don't, like, do people get on dates and shit on this app? Like, I don't know what's happening.
I can get on a date right now if you want me to, Jillian. Kick these two out of here.
I mean,
we'll
I've had
what a date. We've got two extra people with us as chaperones.
I mean, I've had 3 psychotic ex-girlfriends from here, so
I appreciate it. I miss you, sweetheart. This is Jillian Barberie.
That's
this
right,
is
everybody.
fucking
Round
Jillian
of
Barberie. It's
applause.
actually
Somebody
her.
we
It's
don't
crazy.
know. Round of applause, please. A smattering, a golf clap at least would be nice. But anyway,
My
I feel
face hurts
like,
from
Love.
smiling. I gotta chill. Anyway, all right, go ahead.
Go ahead, all of you. What else? I'm sick of talking. I just want to sit back and be entertained. Go ahead.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
You want to be
Introduce me. This is my friend Trippy C. Shelly, you what? Okay, this is my friend Trippy C. And she's a big fan of Howard Stern and Beetlejuice and of you. You're a legend, and I'm so I don't mean to fangirl on you. I'm cool. I'm a normal
Please
person
do.
just
I
like
love
you.
fangirl.
You want me to?
Well, I mean, how do you?
There are not many women I would get on my knees for, Jillian.
Dear
But
Lord.
give me a few of these, and we can. And I don't drink often. I promise I don't. I'm trying to get sober.
I don't care. Although I stopped drinking for a year, and then I went out on a date.
Yeah.
I don't even want. It was horrible. And then I ordered a drink. I went out with Kim Kardashian's first husband. I swear to God, that's not even a name drop. It was before the fame. It was before the fame. And Kris Jenner hosted both my baby showers. She's the shit. And
Wow.
but yeah. And I was like, who's that girl? She's gorgeous. It was a picture. And he goes, oh, that's my ex-wife. And it was Kim. And I was like, oh. And then I did a show with Bruce Jenner. And then Bruce is like, oh, you dated my stepdaughter's ex-husband. I'm like, who's that? And he's like, David. I go, oh, yeah. And then they got the show. And I mean, come on. It's so amazing. I'm so happy for them. You can like him or hate him, whatever. But Kris is genius. That much I do know.
I'll tell you anything about myself. What do you want to know, Jillian?
Yeah.
Hell, I'll tell you anything about my freaking self. Because I've been on Younow for 2 years. I have a whole list of freaking shit I've done.
I need to talk to you. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, good. You're looking at the right guy.
I've been on here longer than him. What are you talking about? You don't need to talk to Morgan. Talk to me.
Mike, do you not know how much freaking weird
Shut up, Morgan. Shut up, Morgan. Shut up, Morgan. Stop
Boy,
lying.
you've been on my show. What are you talking about?
Bro, stop lying. Anyway.
What? Says the one who made me do a 1-hour drum cover.
I'll be back.
Hey, you know I love
1
you,
hour
man. Sorry,
Twitter.
I just been drinking, bro. I've been pounding them. It's Jillian Barberie, man.
No
I'm
way.
sorry.
Richard Christie's like one of the greatest fucking drummers that's out there.
There you go.
He is. Thank you for saying that. I
That
love
proof-
Richard Christie. I
My other office.
Huh?
My other office.
Your other office?
Yeah, that's a drum set.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did not know that. Hold, please.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hold, please.
hold,
Don't
please.
go away, everybody.
Everyone, be quiet.
Everybody shut the F up.
Yes,
I was
everyone,
just
shut the
trying-
f up.
I'm trying to make my room like
I've known her exactly like 20 minutes.
Farrell's. Farrell, how do I say it? How do I say your name?
Who?
The beautiful woman that's on here with us hey. Mom, now I'm purple.
Hold on, let me switch to purple.
Do you remember Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy. I actually talked to her on Jim and Nam's show. I've talked to her multiple times.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
now
I've
the
spoken
pink
to her a couple
shows
times.
more.
Hold on. Let me just say this really quickly. Do you see how Jillian fucking Barberie gets starstruck after I say I've talked to Wendy the retard or Wendy the whatever? Now,
Yes.
like she gets starstruck from the people on the Howard Stern show.
Those are
Like,
the only people I
you know
get starstruck by. Like I told you, when I met Beat in the hallway, I was like, oh my God, don't look him in the eye. Can I have a picture, please? Who, me? Yeah.
He's like a German Shepherd. Yeah, go ahead.
He's the best. I could listen to him all day. But Eric, the actor, like, I love the little guy. He hated me so much that when he died, I felt like I wanted to honor him and chop one of my moles off and put it in his coffin. Now, remember when Hank the Angry Dwarf, he died and his mom called the show? Oh, and she was like, you guys used to make his day. He used to love coming on. And it was so sweet.
It was all he had to look forward to, is what
That
she
was
said.
it.
Yeah.
And when people get mad at Howard for that, I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Howard sends Wendy tons of shit. Fucking Jimmy Kimmel sends Eric sent him everything. Wants a flat screen TV. Kimmel would send him. It's crazy. He made their life. Somebody putting something away in the fridge there?
No, if anything, she got something. I don't know what it is. Please.
Alcohol.
Shot of vodka.
Yes, some more vodka. I love it.
What kind of vodka? Oh, you got Kettle One. Oh, okay. All right. Top shelf. All right.
Top shelf.
I just have a whole mini fridge of dew.
Here.
Wait.
I have a question. Do you just do shots like on their own, like just shots?
Who, me?
Yes. Yeah. I only drink tequila though, Jillian. I'm a
Oh,
real
my
man.
friend's got a
I got hair on my
tequila
chest
one.
and everything. See?
Well, you're a paisan. You better, man.
Yes. I'll
better-
show you the night of your life. I promise.
You
Oh,
better-
you got your
You
first
guys
subscriber.
go.
You got your first subscriber.
I
Jillian,
did.
you got your first
That's our
subscriber.
fourth
Please,
subscriber.
a sub
She
to
already
ya.
has 3 subscribers.
Thank you.
You know what? I think I need to subscribe. Hold on.
She
Give me one
already
second.
has, like,
Wait, was that
4
Conquer Life? Please let me wave. It says, I love the fact she was a female sports reporter, and now I so need to talk to you about cosmetics. Honey, I cover it all.
She's
Hi,
a
Ryan,
legend.
what's
She's
up?
a legend. She's a legend.
I feel like if we ignore like Eric and Shelly, are they going to leave us and hate us?
If they leave you and hate you, they're fucking they're pots. Okay, like they're not gonna leave you. I promise.
Well, that's all right. I'm adopted. I've been left before. You know what? Birth mother once said to me, "Hey, you didn't call me on my birthday." I go, "You fucking didn't call me for 34. Like I trumped you, bitch." Sorry, it's adoption humor, everybody. She gave me up and put me in an orphanage, and then she married my father and had my sisters. Fuck me, this camera. I don't like this.
I have to go to the
thing.
bathroom again. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I promise.
Oh my God, he's got a leak every 3 seconds. He might be turning into Howard Stern, how you have to pee all the time when you get older.
Right. He needs him some Depends or something.
Right?
I mean, straight up, I don't get the people when I stream for 40 hours and barely left this chair mostly.
Let me ask you something. In like, how much time do you spend streaming, do you think, in a week? Like an average or day? Doesn't matter.
Usually my normal streams are around like 3 to 4 hours, 5 if I'm feeling up for it, 6 if I'm really feeling up for it. And the 40-hour thing was just an insane stunt I did. Basically, well, it didn't get much promotion, but I just went to other streams while I was live, told people, hey, I'm going live for 40 hours. And they're like, Morgan, you're insane. And I'm like, yeah, screw you. I'm insane.
And you did it? You did 40?
And I left the radio station going that I underagreed or
He
ran
cheated.
low.
He
I'm not
his answer is
staying the
he
hell
cheated.
off.
And Mike is back, everybody.
I
Yes,
can
I'm
say
back.
I can cheat. I'm not losing sleep. So yeah.
Well, so, but like when you game, what is your, like, do you play one for that whole time or do you play a bunch of stuff?
I don't know. The radio station's just a playlist I find. Although you
That is
ask me on the
diabetes.
other hand with drums, it's everything under the freaking sun.
So, like, what are your favorite, you said 60s. What are some of your favorite 60s bands, songs? Are you, if you say obscure, like Procol Harum or like,
Nah, I mean, if you really want to talk like, I don't know, maybe Velvet Underground, freaking the Monkees.
Ow!
Monkees, I'm a huge fan of. R.I.P. Mike Nesmith. But yeah.
oh, wow.
I miss you, Trippy
Shit.
C. I miss you so much. Please call me sometime soon. Anyway, can you please say hello to my friend Trippy C, Jillian? Say hello, Trippy
Who
C.
am I saying hi to?
Trippy C. Trippy
Trippy
C.
C, what's up, Trippy C?
Yeah, Chelly,
gotta-
you what?
Yes, rest in peace, Eric the actor. I got to see Trippy C.
She said that or
Jillian.
diabetes.
You just have to make sure you come on the right account now. Winton, thank you. I was on the wrong account, you guys.
What do you mean you were on the wrong account?
Well, here's the thing.
Whips off glasses for dramatic effect. Go ahead.
I'm so no,
I love it. I love it.
I'm so glad you asked. For you Eric Andre fans.
Same me.
I never wear
I've
those.
shown a crap ton of his stuff on my show too, really.
Okay, wait.
And people were questioning what the hell I was doing, but yeah.
What was the question? I forget. Oh, fake Jillian's, not fake Jillian's, but like I told the people that were helping, I said, I'm really fucking stupid, right? Like I'm like Wendy when it comes to this stuff. And they're like, oh no, you'll be fine. I'm like, oh no, clearly you don't know me. And they go, it takes like 2 hours, 5 days later. And I'm pretty sure they hate me. But here I am figuring it out, sort of. There were a few Jillians, and then they weren't me. And so everyone's like, you weren't live last night. And I go, yeah, I was on for 3 hours. And they go, well, guess what, asshole? It wasn't Jillian Barberie. And I was like, oh, I was on somebody else's account. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Yay for me, and thank you. Thank you very much.
Can you do me a huge
That's
favor?
so good.
I will not show you my nippleless boobs. No,
Why not?
nobody's seen those.
Okay.
It's like Franken tits. I don't want to bring you down off my pedestal.
Okay,
but
I kid you not. That's sort
Anyway,
of a,
can
that's a real
can
thing.
you please tell me about the time you were on Tosh.0 and you talked to Marine Layer Lou?
Tosh.0.
Tell me about that.
What
That
has
was
this
awesome.
woman not done?
She's a legend. I'm telling you, she's the greatest.
Tosh is amazing, and so he called me up and he's like, hey, do you want to have this really stupid part? And I had just had a baby, and I was like, yeah, I'm actually coming back to work. I forget when. And so he's like, it'll literally take 3 minutes because we're going to fuck with this guy. We actually flew him in. And so I go, yeah. So I did the morning show, and then I just drove over. He was like literally a couple streets away on a lot. And we did it. And this poor guy, I was like, oh, fuck. And I felt so bad. It's like, when you're somebody's so excited. Like, here's an example. Sutter and John I've known forever because he moved out here with his wife. Like,
I've spoken to him before too. I was friends with him on Facebook.
And Susanna, and so he goes, you got to do me a favor. We were at this big Macy's event, right? And and Sharon Stone always does the auction. It's like a big fucking night out, and they wheel out, Elizabeth, whatever, Taylor, and then he goes, yeah, you got to do me a favor. Ross Matthews, he's the gay dude from the Tonight Show, because John was the announcer then. That whole Howard Jay Leno fight, ooh, nasty. Anyway, so
we all knew Howard was gonna fuck him up, though. Go ahead.
Totally, yeah. So then, although John keeps messaging me, he's like, why are you ignoring me? I'm like, dude, like I can't handle high maintenance. I fucking like. Here's my deal. When I was going through cancer and chemo, it took everything out of me. Don't fucking call me when I'm getting chemo, because I'm 4 hours on the radio. I get 4 hours of chemo, and I go home to the fucking Children of the Corn. Do not bother me while I'm getting chemo. I'm watching Game of Thrones, and don't fuck with me. And people would call me, and I'd be like, I would go nuts. So John kept calling, and I was like, I can't. Somebody just keeps fucking hounding you, and then you're just like, I'm done. So I was done.
I better do that.
Anyway, John goes, you got to fuck with Ross Matthews. He's new on the Tonight Show, and you're his idol. And Ross wrote a book saying he was this gay boy in Sacramento, and when he moved down to L.A., he turned on the show, and it was me, and I was in jeans and like a half shirt, and he was like, oh my God, I love her, and I love it out here. So he goes, I want you to be really mean because he's obsessed with you, but be a bitch. And I'm like, oh, it's so hard for me. But I was good. So Ross came over, and he's like, Julian, John's like, Jillian, I want you to meet a friend of mine from the Tonight Show. And I go, oh, hey, what's up? And then I turn back around. I'm like, oh, I felt so bad. And then Ross looks at John like, what the fuck? And then John goes, no, Jillian, he's a real fan. I go, seriously, I'm fucking talking to somebody. Like, get out of my face. And I was a horrible person. And then I couldn't take it anymore. And I turned around and I was like, I hugged him. I'm like, no, I'm not like that. He's like, you just broke my little soul. But John's a good person. He's just a little, not needy. He's not needy. And listen, do I understand the whole story? Of course. You got a job at the Tonight Show and he was getting Jay offered him a shitload of money. Do I think that Jay did it to put a little knife into Howard? Fuck yeah. And do I love David Letterman for supporting Howard always? Yes. And Letterman was at the birthday party. The thing is with the birthday party, Howard's 60th, so you sit at these tables and like the whack packs on a balcony, I swear to God, Tan Mom fell and her tits came out. And like their poor Dr. Drew is right beneath them. And like Jeff the angry drunk is leaning over and he's got slobber coming out and Dr. Drew on his suit and shit. And he's looking like, what the fuck? And then I was with Mark McGrath and his wife sitting down. And then Robert Downey Jr. gets up and does his speech. And then David Letterman comes on stage and we can't hear shit because everybody is talking and partying, except for when obviously Dave Grohl or somebody came on stage. But Robert Downey at one point during Letterman, he fucking got mad. And he stood up and he's like, hey, to everybody, and all of us. He's like, shut the fuck up. And we're like, ooh, we get it. You know, it's like David Letterman. But Howard gave us all like earpieces. And I hosted the red carpet, which was an honor, you know. Oh, God.
I remember that too.
What an honor to work for him, you know? Man. Anyway.
Wow.
What else? What else is happening? I'm so sick of talking.
I could listen to all day.
I'm still just sitting here in awe that you had Dave Grohl in that whole sentence, and he's one of my drumming heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I am a Nirvana dork to
Yeah.
the end of the freaking planet. I have all the albums. I got a bunch of shirts.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's
Smells Like Teen Spirit still has to get off the radio, but yeah.
Okay.
It sounds so
of
true,
Nirvana.
right? I'm sorry. Go ahead. He's genius. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, speaking of Nirvana, have you seen Courtney Love's interview with what's his name? Fuck my brain.
Remember the name. It's Jillian Barberie. Come on.
No.
Make that happen.
You're killing me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
who
Am I being too much? All right, hold on.
No, I love it. It's hysterical.
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
Who was Courtney interviewed by?
Courtney Love interviewed by Steve Howard.
Oh, Howard Stern.
No,
Howard
Steve.
Stern.
Is Steve Howard or Howard Stern?
Yeah, Howard Stern. Like, I'm like too drunk. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's okay. No, of course I do. And she lets a lot of shit out. It was like,
I know. I love
right?
it. Yeah.
I mean, she basically said, I think she said she slept with Kate Moss, which fucking I'm straight and I would. But like, she was very, yeah, she had some issues, but I think she's good to get again with her daughter. But doesn't her daughter look like Kurt? Oh my God.
She actually looks like the both of them. It's
She
actually
does.
shocking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what's weird? Like if I look at Nirvana and fucking Dave Grohl, if you know the whole story, I remember he played Everlong acoustically for the first time on Howard Stern. And then I not to name fucking drop, but I worked at a station with Jonesy, Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols. And so everybody used to come on his show. And so, yeah, I'd hang out with Dave Grohl and we'd be having a cigarette. And I go, fuck, man, like, here's a dude. He's really funny. And I'm looking at him going, I don't remember him being this good looking in Nirvana. Like, I thought he looked like not good looking. But now he's like, I go, you fucking grew into your looks, you know? And then I think, obviously, he's genius. But he talked to Howard about the fact that after Nirvana, he wrote all those songs, right, for Foo Fighters, his first album. Didn't want anybody to know it was him, so he came up with Foo Fighters. And fucking wrote every single instrumental part, sang everything, and sent the tapes out as Foo Fighters, so nobody would know.
Oh,
He is
yeah.
fucking genius. The guy is Oh, he's like
Dude's a freaking legend,
a
straight up.
legend. And one, if I may say so, I met a lot of douches in this business. One of the nicest rock gods out there, truly. And I always used to say, I'm never going to get married again. I'm never dating. I would only go out with. My son is like, the only people you can ever go out with. Get this list: Jack Black, because Jonesy's really good friends with Jack Black. Jonesy, who's like 65 and fucking great. And then, Adam Sandler, who's married. So that's my list of guys I get to go out with. And Jonesy that will never date. Like, he's never had a girlfriend. A lot of people don't know that about him. He's great. He's got a book called Lonely Boy. Read it. Steve Jones with the Sex Pistols. Great stories.
Yeah, I was also gonna say straight up the Sex Pistols.
So I guess I just have no chance. Right, Jillian?
Well, if you get fat and start acting like Jack Black.
Listen, I will get some headshots and fly out to LA right now. You don't know me. You don't know me like that. To go with Jillian fucking Barberie, I'll do that right now.
You come out in a Nacho Libre tight wrestler's outfit with the chest hairs like Jack Black, and we're talking. Now we're talking.
Is that what you would have liked, Jillian?
What?
Is that what you would like me to do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just straight up flexing.
I'll do
out
my research.
copy
I will
of,
order it. I'll put it on. I'll walk through the airport with that motherfucker on, and I'll come right now.
You sound warped, just the right amount. I like that. Very much so. I enjoy your humor. Well, if you're a fan,
I'm not joking. Is the thing. I'm not joking.
But
I am not screwing with you. Is the thing.
You never chose with it.
I've been single for almost 10 years, and I've never I've dated twice, and I've never brought anybody home. My kids have never met a man. Like, this is their territory. I know that's probably fucked up. All my friends, they're like, your kids are gonna leave one day, and I'm like, fuck it. Like, this is their space. And then my son, he's like, yeah, if you went out with anybody, like, I'd move away and I'd move in with dad. And that's saying a lot. And I was like, wait, your old man's allowed to remarry, have a baby, but I can't even go on a dinner. I can't go out to dinner.
It's because they don't want anyone banging their mom, Jillian. That's the thing.
Oh, but he's 12. I don't even know if he knows.
Isn't it, Morgan? Hold on. Everyone stop.
What the hell
and
do you
I'm
wanna
sorry, I
ask
don't mean to
my
interrupt, but
actress?
Morgan, I'm going to say something to you. Everyone stop for a second.
God.
Morgan, isn't it crazy that I'm on a first name basis with Jillian Barberie and I'm talking about dating her and she's talking about her ex-husband?
Yes, I know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. I'll be
No,
quiet.
here's my
Let me
question.
hold on. Let me
Because
blow
if
out
it
the candle.
was if it was
Romance
like
time over. There we
if
go.
it was like Wendy
Yes.
or somebody like Angry Alice, then I could understand the fandom. But it's me, and everyone's like,
You don't
What is that?
understand. You don't understand.
I don't.
You really don't.
I don't. It's always been my problem. I don't understand anything.
Me also not just randomly
You
flexing out my
actually don't
copy of
understand,
Never
man.
Mind the Bollocks, here's the Sex Pistols.
I got that album up somewhere. Well, I don't yet.
I got this for dirt cheap.
Oh, you did? Like,
Yeah,
Dirty
$2.
Deeds done dirt cheap. I have something that Jonesy signed for my son for it's like, never mind the book, but it's a mini thing he signed. I can't. Anyway,
I
wish
want to
had
see
my
the Howard Stern stuff. I would. Oh God.
So I've gotten every book he's ever given me signed, but I have a picture of him and I on his sofa. He always does the pictures now. He comes over, it's always a big deal. He fluffs up the hair and he's got to get his best angle. And, I'm so geeked out. I'm like, I don't give a fuck where I sit. And it's my absolute favorite picture. It was my last visit with Howard. It was in 2014, I think. And it was just, it was magical. And they take the pics and they send it to you. It's really professional there now. Like, they never used to do shit like that. And, it's a trip. It's a trip now. Like, I met Marcy Turk. Do you remember that name?
Yes, I remember that name.
Yeah.
Marcy Turk. That.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And everyone was blaming her for everything, and it really wasn't her fault. And
Everything. I met her.
Everything.
She was super cool. You know, and here's the thing, like when dudes say to me like, fucking Howard's a sellout, I go, well, what the fuck do you want him to keep doing? You want him to be doing Butt Bongo Fiesta still? Like, really? From 1992? He already set the standards way up here. He's it. Outside of Joe, I think more, what's his name? He's like, what does he get? Joe
Rogan.
Yeah. Like 100 mil a year or something?
Through sponsors and everything, that sounds about right, but it's probably less than that, to be honest with you. He'll tell you it's less than that, but you know.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
But you know, and Howard was 95, I think. Hey, look at Predator. I can't see. I don't know if you can tell, but she wants to go attack the other cat. She'll go attack her. But yeah, I don't know about how much and all that stuff. I know it's a lot, but of course he's evolved. Like it would suck if he was still fucking throwing baloney on chicks' asses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
I mean, would it really suck that bad? Oh, are you okay? Oh my God, are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh my God, I love it. What is that?
Okay, for the
It's my
record,
chair.
I've done the same thing, but way worse.
Dude,
My
I
God.
just was bragging about putting my chair together. I'm like, yeah, I put my own fucking chair together from Amazon. No shit, girl.
Are you okay?
Well, of course, this is my second time. I fell off it live last night, too.
I love a
for the
durable
record,
woman.
I'm actually decent at fixing furniture. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a contortionist at this point.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I know a girl who's a contortionist,
I
but
bet
we
you
won't
do.
talk about that.
I'm not.
Is she the one you were arrested over? No, I'm kidding.
I told you about that, didn't I? Okay, never mind.
Never
Oh
mind.
God.
Dude, second time. Thank you,
Second time.
everybody. I put my chair together and I fell off it last night, too.
Duct
I better
tape,
read through today.
lots of duct tape.
And I fucked up my brand new wall over here. It's a brand new house. Nobody's even used the shitters but us. Brand new.
Your house is beautiful from what I've seen,
Fucking
Jillian.
wrecked.
I've been in
Oh.
this house since I was 2.
Thank you. My last house was like
Well,
a
no,
James,
apartment. But
my
yeah.
last house was a black James fucking Bond lair. Like I could have got any chick in that house.
I
It was
wish I
all-
could give you a house tour right now.
Yeah? Give us one.
You want me to join on my phone? Will you guess me again?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get back on now.
I would have to go
Oh,
on
she
my
said
phone
no.
and bring you back up. Yeah, like just because I can't pick up my computer and
No, it sounds like a lot of work. I don't know a lot about this, but
I mean it would be a lot of work for me. All you have to do is click a couple buttons, but I don't want to inconvenience you.
Yeah.
All you have to do is click on him again. You'll get him. It's easy for you, not for
is
him.
it? Okay. Nothing's easy for this girl, but I could try.
It is tonight.
I'll show you another time. I'll show you another time.
You know what?
when
I
it's-
can give you.
You know, there's
guys
not
a-
so many people watching.
I can give you guys
How
a
do you
tour of
know
this
how many
hovel.
People are watching. Hang on.
It says right here. It says right above me, right there.
There's my bed. There's the TV. Damn it, camera.
I didn't leave because of you. I promise. I'm back. Where do you tell? Look how I'm gonna sit, cowgirl style. I'm sitting. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Holy shit.
Chris.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, wait. Ew!
Ghetto ass drum set.
Break it.
Let's have a look. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Ghetto ass drum set, which I spend like 90 hours out a week.
That's so
This
good.
point.
Oh.
There's
Wait-
my TV. I'm
Hold
watching
on.
Adult Swim right now because why the
Wait
hell
a
not?
minute.
My
Where's the
bed
floor?
would shit. What?
Alexa, shut up!
I do the same thing. I do the same thing. It's okay. I do the same
Where's
thing.
your floor?
I just heard
wanna see
people
the
talking, and
floor.
when you
There's the floor. It looks
Oh my
ugly.
God. Ew.
The floor's ugly. Don't judge
You can't
me.
even see your floor.
Yeah,
see.
that's a good thing. There's my CDs. There's my cassette tapes. There's my DVDs. There's more CDs.
how do you see your TV through all that shit? Oh my god.
My TV's over there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
This is monitor number 1, and this is monitor number 2.
Wow.
Monitor
Movie star,
number-
shut up, bro.
Monitor number 3 is coming through Amazon by next Tuesday.
Do not
Because
insult Jillian
yeah.
Barberie.
What? Why is it insulting me?
He's saying that no one's watching, even though 47 people are in
Uh.
here, 49 people are watching. He's saying because the chat's
You know
not
what's
going.
funny?
and there's
Even though you're
Like,
number
oh my
5 on
God,
trending, do better
She go,
and
oh my
then
God,
say
she
some
fell
shit,
off
bro.
her chair. And this guy at Winton, who knows me, he's like, she does that on Good Day L.A. all the time. I used to do that all the time on the air. I used to fucking fall nonstop. Anyway,
I know.
I've done the
adorable.
same thing, but the footage glitched out, and all you could hear was me crashing in the shit. I kid you not.
I
Like,
shit you.
Isn't
Yeah,
her
I
laugh
believe it.
Everything
isn't her laugh
fell on me.
contagious? That's why she was on the air for so long. Isn't her laugh contagious? And she
Until they
fucking
got sick of
gorgeous.
it after 20 years. Okay, how can you tell how many
I
people?
haven't gotten sick of it, Jillian.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're just.
oh, you know what? Screw it. The other major part of the tour, these freaking Japanese Lay's chips I have near me.
I'm almost half your age, Jillian. I'll do anything you want. I promise.
Mike, what the hell?
Shut,
are you doing?
Morgan, shut the fuck up. I'm
What a
working here.
pickup line!
I'm taking a shit here, okay? Like, please.
What a pickup line. Hey, you're old enough to be my old lady, but I was thinking.
No, no.
No, remember when like Sal the stockbroker used to come in, call in and always call, Gary a horse tooth jackass. And I don't know why it was always funny for me, but like, cause he'd always do the same. Like, you're funny cause you keep interrupting with all this crazy nonsense. Like, anybody knows who I am. It's just making me laugh. Because I just can't. I can't stop. It makes me laugh. Okay, how many people are watching? Where are we at now? Before I
You're
fall off
at
the
If
stage?
you're
46
watching, press
people.
1 in the chat, please. If you're watching, press 1 in the chat right now. Not
Is
for
that
me,
you?
for Jillian Barberie. Press 1 in the chat. She asked. Go ahead.
How many people are watching?
There's 4.
We got 4 people watching.
5.
Oh, shit.
No,
Hold on. Let me.
No,
let
you
me-
got 47. It's just some of them are working.
We got 47 people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Five.
you're number 5
You're
on
good.
trending. You deserve number 1. Who's number 1? What is this garbage? KTYXTV? YKTV, excuse me.
Let me have them take it out. You're on your place on. You know
Some of them are
people.
drunk.
Yes,
but it's
I'm
not
well aware.
But it's not MCTV.
I have to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Hold on. I have to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. I promise.
Jesus, what is
Jesus,
he
Mike,
got a
a
fucking-
weak bladder.
Yeah, it's the size of a fucking garden weasel. Okay, wait.
Ew.
Okay, guys. Now you guys have to tell me how this works. So it says, how can you see 47? Oh, I see 49 eyes.
Oh yeah, audience number count
You
that
see
always
all
keeps
that?
changing mostly.
I love
Oh,
that.
and
love
then-
it.
Why does it say 33515? What's that?
I
It's the
don't
amount of likes you just got on your stream.
Oh.
Hey, that's wow.
With about the
That's
second
hot.
place
I love
runner-up
that
being me.
too.
But
That's
yeah.
hot.
Right on. Now, do you talk music on your stream? What do you like to talk? Like, is that what your thing is? You'll say,
Straight up, my whole show at this point is pretty much a
Okay, I'm back.
literal
Sorry.
circus freak show of the internet.
did you
like-
have a turtle head, Mike?
Do I have a turtle head? You want to find out for yourself? I'll give you
No,
my
God,
address
no.
right now.
I'm not fucking.
Boy, no one
Richard
wanted to
I
see
have
you.
my
Dow.
own house. I live alone. I make my own money. I'm worth more than you think, Jillian. My
does.
wallet alone costs more. It costs $3,000. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I have a
He's not
silver.
joking.
I have a silver lighter. I have a pound of silver to carry my money in.
Ew.
Okay, I'm just saying. Sorry, go
That's
ahead.
you are so.
No.
I know,
That's
right?
like grotesque.
I have a
Listen. I know you like that. I know you like that. That's why you're falling over laughing right now.
I have a glass guitar slide.
I'm just adhering to your.
Like humor. I get it.
Yeah, I know.
I get it.
I'm not
I
joking. I'm not joking. This
Hey!
actually cost me $3,000. Check the website. Go ahead.
Oh my
I'm
god.
listening.
Let me see. Is it like who is it by? Is
Yeah,
it Chrome
but-
Heart?
By a guy named Bill Wall Leather. Do you know Bill Wall in California? Malibu,
No,
California.
it looks like
BWL, Bill Wall.
I'm sure he's like an amazing designer.
He made the motorcycle seat for Kid Rock.
Oh,
And he's made jewelry for Ozzy Osbourne and Marilyn Manson and Nick
Yeah,
Cage.
yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you actually know? This is by Bill Wall.
I do know who you're talking about.
I got a free
I don't know
T-shirt.
him.
I have a framed autograph from him.
Never met him.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's one of my guys. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, I do not know.
I'm on a first name basis with him too. Anyway, go ahead.
That's cool. I don't know him, but yeah, a $3,000 wallet. I know a lot of people who wear the chrome hearts out here. That's a really expensive.
Well, actually, Bill Wall is a step beyond Chrome Hearts, but we won't talk about that.
Excuse you and all of us.
Excuse me, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't even own jewelry really, but I have a glass guitar slide.
I sold all my jewelry. Look at my beautiful Playboy collection. I sold all my jewelry.
I have a Playboy collection too.
Look at this.
Well, wait a minute, that looks just like me. I thought that was me for a second.
There you go.
Anyway.
I just saw that on eBay.
I thought that was me.
The most beautiful thing to my collection, my Jaws DVD.
You don't want to see the most beautiful thing in my collection. Not yet, at least. Right, Gabrielle?
Oh my God.
Now you understand why she was saying if you've seen Mike's stream, you're terrified right now. I'm sorry.
And if you see more,
I'm sorry. I'm not holding back tonight.
One for the hill.
Yeah.
No, tonight is not the night to hold back.
Hey, Alexa, remind me every March 12th.
What's the reminder for?
The night I met Jillian Barberie and made her fall over laughing, literally.
Literally in my chair, fell on my ass.
12:01 a.m.
Okay, I'll remind you on March 12th of every year at
Thank you.
12:01 a.m.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're the best. Go ahead.
And more.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I love you so much. I love you so much. I really do. I love you so much. I would choose you over anybody. I promise.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen, fuck her. No, fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Stop
She's not a
it.
respectable woman. She's been on camera getting fucked and stuff. You hosted Howard Stern's 60th. There's no way I could say Jillian. Okay. Let me shut up. I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm not.
She's never been on
He
camera.
muted his mic.
Ever. I will.
Are you gonna say Carmen Electra never been on camera? At least she got on the Sibian.
She did get on the Sibian. She's a better sport than I am. But no, she's never done those tapes. Not that there's anything wrong with that girl.
I don't know, Heather. You ignore me in the chat all the time. This is Jillian Barberie. I don't know what you talk about.
Wait, what is Heather? Where's Heather?
Heather is someone. Heather
Heather
is
Green.
By the way,
who's
Heather's also my
admittedly-
co-host.
See, you didn't know I was going to be rubbing elbows with Jillian Barberie. She got the Gabrielle.
cares.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk in you know the okay.
Hi, Abdullah.
Listen,
Perfect.
allegedly, just like all my charges. Okay, but you're not getting any money out of me.
We have to preface everything with allegedly before we say anything.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't have
we
any
have
charges.
To say that word.
I don't have any
Allegedly.
charges.
Shut
I'm
up.
keeping it that way, and I'm only 20. So yeah.
Who's 20? Oh dear God.
I'm 29.
Okay, for the record, for me being 20, I have a freaking messed up sense of humor. I will
I'm
say
29
that.
and I'm worth more than you think, Jillian.
He's trying to take you to his house.
I like what he says.
No one even wants to set
I'm
foot
20
in this room.
and you go,
I'm saying
I'm
that.
29. I just hear it coming from the side. Oh my God, you guys make me laugh. I'll go fall off my chair again. I can't. Okay, and we're back. I feel like, is anyone on? Okay, who's co-hosting?
We're just
with
playing
Morgan?
one of my
Oh my
random
God,
pieces of
cow and
footage.
chicken. What the hell?
Yes, I could do this crap on the fly.
Music biz, movie biz. What does he do? Movie star. Car doubles in value with a full.
But that's not the reality, man.
Winton says you gotta be broke if you want to date me.
You want to come at me like that? It's not even like that. But okay.
No, Winton. He used to watch Good Day L.A. and he knows the kind of guys that
I was here way before Good Day L.A.
Mike, well, listen. My
Way before
girlfriend,
that.
I
When I
say
was a
if
little
Mike-
kid, Jillian, can I tell you? I'm not going to say that on you. Anyway, listen, okay? I was here way before Good Day L.A. I'm sorry, okay?
It's all good.
Is it?
Winton, I like to say some people marry poor guys, but some people end up with Jeff Bezos. Is she really happy? Is she happy? That's my question to you. She's a friend of mine. That's what we're saying.
Anyone
But is
get
she happy? I don't know.
No, the thing is, anyone marrying Jeff Bezos is gonna be stuck in freaking outer space.
I don't get that. I don't know him.
Oh, Jeff Bezos, the guy who owns Amazon, Heather. He's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, a girlfriend of mine is with him, Lauren Sanchez, and we used to work together on Good Day L.A.
Oh,
And
listen. No one can turn right like Lauren Sanchez except you.
She can, no doubt about it.
And no one except you, Jillian, I promise.
Thank you.
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. By
You're
the
welcome,
way,
sweetheart.
she's 52. Just throwing that out.
That's why
there.
I started drinking, to loosen up in front of Jillian and in front of the likes of Jillian Barberie. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway,
Is that
go
why?
ahead.
Is that really why?
That's really why. I don't drink very often.
Allegedly.
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 Yeah, Mike, that's a hard allegedly, man.
Shut up, Morgan. You don't know
I
what to talk
don't
about.
care.
And Morgan don't know what he's talking about anyway.
Yes, I freaking
Okay.
know.
Now, do you guys
Morgan-
know each other from here, or do you know
Yeah.
each other?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Morgan don't know what he's talking about anyway. Morgan,
It's
stop
a
lying.
freaking new boy. I ain't stupid.
New boy. Sorry.
Just into Mohawk College. Oh yeah. Okay.
I did, but I graduated. I'll have you know.
He Googled that. What are you talking about? He didn't know
Okay.
about Mohawk College.
You didn't know about Mohawk,
Did I not?
did you?
I mean, I've seen a little more than you think, Jillian.
Apparently so.
But I'm
But
trying to, I'm just trying to court you right now. Listen,
I
your
made
son's
a
in there
Lauren
playing Spider-Man right
Sanchez.
now. Like you said, I'm that guy. I'm in charge with a handful of felonies, 5 felonies.
I believe it.
And I'm squeaky clean. Check my background. I'll give you my name on Twitter. Follow me back. I followed you on Instagram, Twitter,
Listen,
MySpace.
Mooglaroo. Listen,
I'll drop my number in the chat right now.
Mooglaroo. You
Yes.
did not
Mike.
have to do
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Mike,
I'm
you
sorry.
get
Am
a-
I overstepping my bounds? I'm sorry.
No,
No,
no.
Mike, you get 1,000 calls. I'm gonna laugh.
You got what? 1,000 what?
No, if Mike gets 1,000 calls, I'm gonna laugh my ass off over here.
Oh yeah, that happens.
I'll drop my number in the chat right now.
Be careful.
You're
I don't
gonna
care. Yeah, let's all call me. Hold on.
Bruh, you are
I lost
gonna
my
get
phone
the
anyway.
whole- You're gonna
That's my
get
number. That is my dead ass number. I'm not joking.
because if you, when I was on air once, I had my assistant. I was messaging her, and the guy came around. We were going to commercial break, and he shot
Yes.
me because he said, and fucking people, her phone started, at like 7 a.m. So people listen and they look, and it was back in the deep. There was a day, Mike. People had DVRs, TiVo, and you could there was VHS and beta tapes. I swear to you. Back when the horse and buggies, and then they could copy it, stop it, and they'd write
I know.
Yep. They write it down. Yep. I'm going for round 3.
Round 3.
fuckers.
I'm ready for round 3 whenever you are, Jillian. I will
This is
do some
round
stuff
hella
and I'm
final.
ready. Okay? I don't got
what
this
are
for
we-
nothing.
How many vodka shots are we on now? what are we
I only
talking?
drink tequila.
I'm not talking to you, Mike, for once. I'm not
Okay,
talking to
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just got Mountain Dew, so
You got Mountain Dew. Isn't that the sweat between Dolly Parton's titties? I had to.
exactly.
That's
That
also
was
the
like-
stuff that lowers your sperm count statistically. But go ahead.
Does it really?
Yeah.
You don't want
Good.
to.
Not
Well,
pointing at no damn kids.
I was going to say, Mike, do you want to have kids? So you might want to think about that.
I would love to have kids one day, and I'd
Yeah.
love their last name to be not something along the lines of your last name. They could have your last name. They don't even have to have my last name. I don't give a fuck. I hate my last name. Was thinking about changing it anyway
Why?
because it's my father's last name, and it's not a thing.
I think Mooglaroo is a great. It's got a great sound to it, Mike Moogaroo.
I know, right? It rolls off the tongue. That's why I came up with it. I'm a creative
No,
guy.
Do you not like your dad or something? Please, if I fall again, be careful.
I mean,
Okay.
I could tell you that story if you want.
Sure.
You actually want to hear that story?
Well,
Do
you know,
it,
if I
man.
do this, it means wrap it up. But yeah, and this means 10 seconds, and that means wrap it up. But go ahead.
So you actually want to hear that story?
Sure.
So
Can we make it fun, entertaining, concise, and within 2 minutes?
okay, all right, within 2 minutes. Alexa, please time 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Okay, so here, Morgan, shut up. So here's the thing, okay? Alexa, please add 8 seconds to timer.
8 seconds added. You now have about 2 minutes and 9 seconds left.
All right, everyone shut up. Anyway, so here's my point. My dad is a master electrician and wanted to teach me how to fucking do that. And honestly, I regret not listening to him because I do stupid little jobs when I need to. But I have my assets and I have my house and I have a bed that is made for 2 people that I sleep with alone in every night except for my foster dog. My point is, I foster dogs because of Howard Stern. You were my biggest crush growing up. I have a little more money than I would like to admit on Younow. Girls are on my dick, and I am on your
dick.
A metaphorical dick, Jillian. And
Copy.
What I'm saying, because it's fine. Anyway, my point is he would treat me like I'm literally stupid because of things that I have going on mentally, and I have those for a reason. That's why I've been locked up for BDSM. That's why I burnt down a building. There's things going on that you will never know that I cannot tell you on Younow. And I say that you'll never know because of the fact that I don't think I'll ever meet you or take you out to dinner or anything like that. But I could afford it. I promise. You are gorgeous. And I myself am a humble servant of what you have already accomplished, meaning radio, this, that, whatever, maybe getting on TV one day. And you are an inspiration. My point is my dad is a cross-dressing crackhead who beat my mother. I'm not joking. Look at me. My dad is a cross-dressing crackhead who beat my mother, and I didn't. How do you learn from someone like that? You don't. And my name is Mike. That is my actual number. Scroll up. You can hit me up anytime. I followed you on everything. Please follow me back.
Wait. Your dad
That's less than 2 minutes. Alexa,
I
how long
followed
left on
you on
timer?
Twitter. Just saying.
You have 20 seconds left.
I have 20 seconds left. So Jillian, I'm going to tell you, I would do anything with you. I don't care if you want to go to the duck part and step in duck shit. I don't care if you want to go to the greatest place ever. Okay. I don't care. Jillian. Okay. Okay.
That was beautiful.
That was some shit though. Like, Alexa, shut the fuck up. That was some shit. That was the truth right there. I'm not lying.
Well,
like, that was actually it.
Because
Yes. I never thought I would ever meet you in my life.
No, I have to say, you lost me. Your dad is a cross-dressing
crackhead who beat my mom.
Oh, no.
A master electrician who's a cross-dresser who smokes crack who beat my mother. Yes. Who fucking called me a fucking retard for most of my life. But go ahead.
We both have electricians as dads. So
really?
Yeah, but mine.
So you understand. All right, go ahead.
You two are a match made in heaven.
She said it, not me.
No, but like my dad, I don't, he's like the squarest dude. Like they adopted me. They were older because my birth parents were teenagers. But I have a question for you. Like, why?
You can ask me anything.
Was he really? Did he really was in it to crack and also into cross-dressing and stuff? And how did you find that out? Honestly.
Okay, so
that's heavy.
Here's the thing.
Are you smoking weed or cigarettes?
I have a prescription for weed, but I'm smoking cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, we can't make out then because, like,
I'll quit for you. I'll quit for you for 2 weeks before anything.
Kidding. Okay, go ahead.
So, your question was, how did I find out, and did he actually do that? Did he actually do that? Yes. Do I remember him sitting at the table watching videos on his master electrician license? Yes. Did I sit there and pay attention and stuff? Tried to, but couldn't really relate to my dad. He tried bringing me to baseball games and stuff. I could tell he really wasn't into it. And I used to say as a kid, why don't I have just a normal family? And it got to a point in my life where my dad, my father, okay, was saying, why is he saying that to my mom? And he thought my mom was running her mouth because my dad is a paranoid cocaine addict.
Jesus.
And how did I find out that
Hang on.
my dad is a cross-dressing crackhead? Here's the thing, Jillian.
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you, Morgan.
Go
I'm listening.
ahead, take your time. It's fine.
Morgan,
I will
thank-
remember exactly where I'm at.
Yes. When did you find, like, I could tell you stories about, you know, when Bruce Jenner became Caitlyn, like before, and what they kind of knew and stuff. But
I appreciate you trying to relate, but there's nothing like that. I promise you, because it's so much weirder. But here's the thing: is
okay, sorry, I'll stop.
I used to hear my parents like arguing all the time. No,
Yeah.
don't stop. It's okay. You can say whatever you want. It's your stream and you're Jillian Barberie. It's okay.
Is it my stream? Are we on mine? I swear to God, I forgot. Cancer does fucked up things. Come with me, and I'm going to show you my cancer pills.
I'll come with you anywhere.
Okay.
I'll come on you anywhere. I'll come with you anywhere. Go
Freaking
ahead.
hell, Mike.
Here, go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, that's my bed that I sleep with my pussy cat in. Yeah, one kitty cat, and
Yeah,
then
your bed
is
way
gorgeous. Go
cleaner
ahead.
than mine. Wow.
yeah, and then wow,
that.
I don't even have to turn a light on; it just turns on automatically. Okay.
Everybody, if you want to clip this, please don't, because I'm speaking some truths right now. All right, go ahead.
Look at all my cancer pills. I have to turn
Mike,
them on
that's
so
making
nobody sees.
people want to clip.
Morgan, shut up. I love you.
I'm
Morgan,
not
shut up.
lying here, boy.
Do you know that this is sounding like, oh, and I paint too. That's my painting, and that, and that. You don't have to like them. I don't give a shit.
I love them
Wait,
so much.
Show it again. Can you show it again?
I love them. They're gorgeous. I love them so much.
Those look dope.
I love abstract.
I love them so much. You have no idea.
Like,
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Abstract rules.
Okay, stop it now. Okay, wait, let me take my pills and hey, did you guys see the fucking greatest movie, The Great Lebowski, when he's like,
I did,
shut
yeah.
the fuck up, Donnie, you're about to enter a world of pain. That's what you sound like. You keep saying to him, shut the fuck up.
I'm used to it.
Like every time you say it.
It doesn't even faze me. That's how basically, yeah.
Oh my God, every
I
time
love you, Morgan. I really do. No homo.
I started, no homo, allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, this is now just making me want to bring out the worst joke I just thought of, but no one's really going to get it unless they've ever heard of Homeboys in Outer Space.
Even I don't know that.
Even I don't know that.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
You know, Mike knows homos in space, but we don't know homeboys.
Are you calling me a homo?
Yes, I love.
I'll show you how gay.
You know what?
I'll
Screw it.
Jillian, hold on. Everyone,
I
hold
love
on.
gay
Everyone,
men.
hold on. Jillian, I'll show you how gay. I promise.
Yeah.
I'll show you how gay. I swear to God, I'll show you how gay.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I got a magnifying glass right here. Hold on. Let me dust this thing off. There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Homos in
I'm
space,
sorry
too.
if this is getting uncomfortable for any of the 50 of you watching, but you
And by
obviously
the
have nothing
way,
better going on. This is Jillian Barberie.
Lest we think, I have many gay friends that like to be called gazy. Hi, is this close enough for you? They like to be called gazy and fagsy. And we don't understand where like this whole thing went off the rails where you can't say fagsy anymore. Like one of my best friends is Fagsy Malone. And I'm like, can I fucking call it? I used to call him on Good Day L.A. Fagsy Malone. And then one day they're like, you can't say Fagsy Malone anymore. Look at all the LaCroix. And I said, what does this world have come to? Like when we can't say fagsy? I mean, what the
like, what the fuck even is that?
Yeah.
is what?
What even is that? Like a fashion loan? Like, who cares?
Exactly. Who cares?
Who the
New
fuck
movie,
Who
Homeboy.
cares? I cares.
Anyways,
I cares about
Homeboys
anything
from
you're
outer-
talking about.
No, wait. Homeboys from Outer Space, starring Elon
No one
Musk.
cares, Morgan.
Jeff
I'm in the middle of a
Bezos,
story,
and Mark
bro, that
Zuckerberg.
Jillian Barberie asked me to tell. Hello.
See if Jillian gets it.
Middle of a story
No
that
one
Jillian
cares,
Barberie asked me to
Morgan.
ask.
Oh my God. No
Anyway,
one
go
cares.
ahead about homeboys in space.
Nothing.
I'm gonna
You
take the
should
rest
have
of
your
this
own
allegedly.
show, Mike. Oh, you do, right?
I used to. I mean, I kind of lost the motivation, but I think I'm gaining it right now. By talking to you, Barberie.
Do
I
you?
mean, Jillian.
I have a question. Like, do you know me more from radio or from TV? Because I've done TV for 30 years, and I've only done a little bit of radio. Like,
The
You know,
only thing relating to radio, and you're not going to be mad at me for this, but the
I
only
don't
thing
care.
relating to stop it.
Howard.
Is Howard, but
Howard
I know
Stern.
you from TV. I was dialed in on you from TV.
Oh, from the NFL or something?
Yes. All of it. All of it.
Yeah.
The first time I saw you, I swear to God, it was. I
Okay.
swear, I'm being so serious. I'm not joking.
Okay.
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 I remember this too when I first saw Julian on here, bringing up the Tom Green Easter Bunny
Am I being
footage,
creepy?
and I
Hey,
watched the video.
everyone in the chat,
Yeah.
type 1 if I'm being creepy, type 2 if I'm not.
Type
Being too
1.
creepy.
No,
I'll
wait.
dial it down. I promise. I
Type
will.
1 times 50.
I will go sober right now. I will go sober right now if I'm being too creepy.
I like
Glenn, shut up. No one cares about what you have to say. You don't know what you
1
talk
times
about
50.
anyway.
every time it goes to say the first.
No, she froze. What happened? Okay,
No,
all right,
she's
she's
back.
back. All right, go ahead.
I'm back. Go ahead.
You're back.
Jesus Christ, Mike! It looked like that she died off a cliff.
Who dived off a cliff? Me?
No,
No,
you like
Mike
froze
was-
for a second, and it was very bad.
No,
I thought you were
Mike
gone
was
forever.
like, Julia, no.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so bad at all this. Okay. Tell me more. What else?
Oh, okay, all right. So you
What's
said,
happening? What about you
hold
guys?
on, you froze again. You froze again. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right.
No,
So
you-
anyway, hold on. Everyone, stop for a minute. So you asked me a serious question of how did I find out and why.
Yes, your dad. Yes, your
So
dad.
here's the thing: is I used to hear my parents arguing at the table all the time because that's where the greatest conversations would happen. Is at the dinner table,
Sure.
of course.
Yeah.
But
And did they drink at dinner? And it amplified it. Or
my
something,
mother
or
did,
no?
and yes. Let's just go with yes. The main
Yeah.
answer to that is yes. But anyway, my point is how did I find out that my dad was into cocaine and cross dressing?
Yeah. Yeah.
How I found out is the last funeral that I went to was my grandmother, which was my dad's mother, and that was like the
Okay.
person who I wasn't there for when they died. My mother, I was there for when she died. I was there when my dog died, and I was there when my grandfather died. She was the last funeral I went to until like the future. So, because look, I spent every day, every moment that I could with my mom and with my grandfather and with my dog. And you want to go see him in the box? You go see him in the box. I'm not going to go see him in the box. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that.
Would you be mad if I did?
I wouldn't be mad about anything you did, Jillian. If you literally dragged me there, I couldn't be mad at you.
I would pay some respects, but it sometimes is more about forgiving you than them, right? Let's get deep. Yeah.
So my point is after my grandmother died, I was with my dad, and I saw him doing both of those, and I said, "Dad, please come over here and talk to me because I'm kind of confused right now. I don't know what's going on."
Aww.
And he said to me, he was like, "Look, this is something I've been after like an hour and a half conversation of my father just yelling at me. I heard the words, 'This is something I've been doing for a long time.'" And I was like, "Wait." And this is a true story, okay? Leaving out many details, but I was like, "Dad,
Yeah.
you just said, can you listen to me for a minute? Can you actually listen to me for 2 seconds?" "No, Dad, listen, just shut the fuck up. You just said the words, 'I've been doing this for a long time,' right?" And he was like, "Yeah, is that true?" "Yeah." "Oh, thank God, Dad. I thought that grandma just fucking died. We put her in the ground 2 days ago and you're here smoking crack and putting her fucking clothes on? Like, can you talk to me for a minute and tell me what this is about?" And he told me that it was, and I was like, okay, all right.
Wait.
Because
So
I
how
could
old were you
understand that as a 25-year-old, Jillian. I couldn't understand that as a kid. So he shielded me from that. And when I saw it with my own eyes, he explained that to me. That's how that's actually how I found out.
That's crazy.
I know. I have tons of them, Jillian.
But do you go to therapy and stuff like that?
I think I'm at therapy right now because I feel so happy.
Jesus Christ.
Not to be all Howard Stern on you, though. But he, like, honestly, I used to think it was a joke and shit. But then I started going, But then, like when I was going through cancer and I was bald.
I bet you were still fucking hot as fuck.
Oh no, I look like
Oh,
Dr.
yeah, shut
Evil
up.
because
You were
she's
hot
like,
as hell. Don't worry about it.
no,
I'm sure you had
I
some
swear
cute
to God.
wigs and everything, and you were getting the
Okay.
implants. You were shit.
Franken tits. No, my tits were. I should have done Playboy when they offered. I was a fucking moron. 4 years I said no in a row.
No, but then it's
But
no,
what
but
I
then
would've
it's a
had
little
a
more
nice-
exclusive because you didn't, so it's okay.
But I would have had a nice, beautiful pictorial of them, and you get, my girlfriends have all done it. You get to pick, if you're quote a celebrity, you get to
are
pick
a celebrity.
the photographer.
You are a celebrity.
to-
You're a legend.
Yeah,
You
legend.
are.
But you get to pick your location, you get to pick your photographer, and you get to pick the actual photos, which like that's like a big deal with when Marilyn Grabowski was there. But now I'm seeing all this shit about Playboy. It's kind of gross. But
I mean, a buddy of mine did, a model.
No,
Somehow.
Morgan. Okay, go ahead, Julian.
I'm not even kidding.
We're listening to
like a
Jillian Barberie
Playboy
at the moment.
model?
Yeah, straight up. One of his exes is a model.
like a from Playboy.
Yes, you can ask him
That's hot.
himself. Like, yeah.
They used to have a magazine called Perfect 10, and the show that I worked on was the one with Mark Cronin, who did Howard's Channel 9 show. You had to have real tits to get to do it, and
Which you did.
but everyone used to say mine were fake, and I was like, no, they're not. So when I was going through cancer, and they chopped them, they're in a landfill somewhere now. I always say that, and then
I'm
so
sure they're
like,
making
oh.
another woman very happy. Don't worry, they're not in a landfill somewhere.
Those two cancerous bitches. So then they said, whatever. It's just a long story. But they go, oh, when you have cancer, you wear like the cold cap. And I go, what the fuck is that? And they said, oh, it's like, it freezes your hair follicles. So when the chemo travels up there, they think your hair's dead already. And so your hair gets to stay. And I go, fuck yeah, bring it on. And she goes, okay. So you'll do 4 hours of the cold cap, and then you'll do 4 hours of chemo. I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. What now? No, I want to be with my kids. Fuck it. I'm going to be bald. Okay, good. So what I will say to you is all the drugs that they give you when you have chemo, it's fine at first because you're bald, but you still look like yourself. After your first chemo, your hair all comes out. First chemo.
My aunt had breast
Then
cancer. I understand. Go ahead. I just want to say that. Go ahead.
So then I got some really, really devastating news, and everyone's like, oh my God, is because your ex-husband got remarried? I go, fuck no, I said devastating news. And it was hardcore. So the hardcore things in life are death and taxes. Okay, I'm just going to say that. And I had a business manager, long story, but I had everything at once. And everyone's like, oh my God, you look so good bald. And I was like, you know what? This isn't so bad. Well, you forget that like your eyebrows fall out and your lashes. So one day I was blow drying my daughter's hair and I'm like, dee, 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 dee. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, Uncle Fester's here. I was just like, fucking, it looked like Dr. Evil, and nobody tells you because the steroids make you really, they just fight off, I guess, everything. But I really enjoyed it because I have private time and nobody, like if you didn't get back to people, nobody cared. Like I'm a total loner. Like I love coming home to my house.
Yeah, same here.
You too?
Straight up.
That's why I live alone.
Last time I
Jillian.
ever had a guest in here was like 2 or 3 years ago.
That's why I have more house than I can handle, Jillian. That's why it's so low maintenance, Jillian.
Really?
You like being alone in a big house?
I don't like it. I don't love it. I have a bed for two, and it's very lonely.
I have a queen size bed, and I'm the only one that sleeps in that crap.
Morgan, I'm talking to Jillian Barberie.
Yes, I freaking know.
This is actually Jillian Barberie.
Yes, I know. You said it 50 times.
I don't think you understand, though. All right,
Yes,
just
I understand.
hold on. But do I need to put on Alexa timer for you? Go ahead.
Stop.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I'll
Crazy.
stop.
Oh my-
I went from a
Yes, ma'am.
I did MTV Cribs, and my house used to be like a 4,200 square foot house. It was huge. It was too big for me and my kids anyway. But we just downsized to like a tiny house, and I'm so fucking happy because it's tiny and modern. So they ripped the other whole house down, but what they put in was I'm walking on these floors, they're new and they don't creak, and doors open, and it might be like 1,500 compared to 4,200, but it's all I need for me and my kids. And because
It doesn't have all the stories. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one had
Ripped.
bad stories, really bad. Good stories because I met my birth mom at my front door. I met,
And those little noises start to remind you. Yeah, I know. I do. I
yeah,
know.
and also I was in like a narcissistic abuse, and people are like, "Oh, you're such a strong woman. Like, how do you get?" And I'm like, because they're good and they know how to pick people like us that are giving, and we're successful, and you just give everything, and they, as soon as they get you, they I say the monster comes out. But I didn't know it was a monster, so I would like, Dr. Drew once said to me, I was like, well, he never hit me. And Drew goes, okay, but he punched holes in walls behind you, right? And I go, yeah. And he punched holes in doors, yeah. And he threw plates above your head with food when you were pregnant, right? Yeah. He's like, that's all a form of, abuse. And I didn't know any different. And I kind of grew up tough, very tough, because I just was. And I was mean to my mom, and she was really mean back. So I feel bad because she would say stuff to me like, I was in, like they say, an orphanage.
Disgusting things. I know. It's okay. I understand. Keep going.
Yeah. And so, but I would always say like, oh, you're not my real mother, like a typical teen. And then
I don't
she'd say,
understand
"Oh,
that part. I just want to say that out loud, but go ahead. It's okay. I understand. I understand to an extent. Go ahead, please.
But anyway, so yeah, horrible things. And something, I guess, sticks with you a little bit. And she would say, God, I wish we wouldn't have taken you from that orphanage. Or when I was a little kid, she'd say, I wish we'd bring you back to that orphanage. But when I was like really little, she told me I was Hungarian. So I didn't know what I was. And then I found out, I'm not, but I'm European. And I found everything out. But the good thing is in life, and this is what I wanted to get to you about with your dad. I know your mom's not with us. Is your dad still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is?
The wrong parent died first. Let's just say that.
Okay. Well, when my birth mom was dying, so my parents were hippies in Yorkville, Toronto in the 60s. So they did every single drug. They immigrated from Europe, and then
they moved to the other side of Niagara Falls. Yeah. There's New York, and then there's Toronto, Canada. I understand. It's been
yeah. And so anyway, they had me at 17, and then gave me away, and then they were said, oh, if you marry the father, my birth mother was told you'll get your daughter back. But they didn't, and then they had 2 daughters. Okay, so life goes on, and blah, blah, blah. And my daughters are like the smart ones. Who the fuck cares? But my birth mom, when she met me, she opened the door and she goes, oh my God, I gave the wrong one away. But I couldn't understand her accent because her and my father both had like hardcore European accents. And I couldn't even pronounce my last name because it was Lithuanian. But long story short, she was dying of cancer, 3 cancers. And she was like much younger than the people who raised me, but they didn't do drugs. They didn't drink. They didn't party. They were older when they adopted me. They were fucking 29.
Is that older? Am I older now?
Well, no, but I mean for kids, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead. It's so weird that I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, go ahead. You're only 50. So then, you're only fit. I know how old you are. Go ahead. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care. I'm 55.
I know you are. It looks great on you, Jillian. It looks fucking fantastic on you, Jillian. Yeah.
Thank you. My son always says like he has no filter. And he'll say, like he's met one of my friends I went to high school with. I swear to God, she's not even out of ear distance. As she came down from Canada, and he goes, how old is she? And I'm like, shh. And he's like, well, Mom, did you go to school with her? And I'm like, yes, she was in my grade. He goes, why did she look so old then? Really loud. And I was like, oh, dear God. Somebody's like, oh, do you do Botox? I said, I had enough fucking poison pumped into my body for a year that I haven't done shit, but it doesn't mean I would not. But I've seen people who don't look like themselves anymore, and it's so creepy out here. Anyway, this is my point. So I told my mom and dad, please come visit her. She wants to say thank you for bringing me up. And my mother was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I go, no, you can, because she's dying. And her dying wish is to thank you for bringing me up. So my mom and dad came, and all of her family flew in from Europe. And then she died. And she died in my arms on Christmas Day. And the fact that, you know, I was able to forgive my mother for saying the shit she did. People are like, oh, did you forgive your mom for giving you away? I was like, I never felt bad that I wouldn't want two 17-year-olds raising. I didn't even change a diaper until I was 39. You'll be there in 10 years, Mike.
I hope so. I just hope it's with the right person.
It will be. Well, unless they're a narcissist. Stay away. Narcissists are scary.
I'll always remember you said that.
They fuck your life up.
I'll always remember you said that, Jillian.
That's why I don't date. I'll never date again.
Why not? Why not?
Never. My kids get my heart now. That's it.
But could I at least get like just a whiff of that?
Hi, you. I'm here. Hi, you. I'm here.
Breaking crust,
Okay,
Mike.
I want to hear. Heather says
She
her
just
dad
told
was
me
in
I
a
have no chance in fuck. That's what
terrible
she just told me.
codependent relationship that made it difficult for him to stay employed.
No,
Oh
that's
my
what
God,
she
he
just
died
told
homeless.
me.
Heather, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, I know. I read
Mike,
that
I'm
before
having
too.
a conversation with
Heather,
Heather.
I'm sorry that happened too. Jillian, do I really have
Yes.
no chance in shit?
Oh, nobody does. I mean, I'm not.
Jillian, what if, please?
No.
Just. Okay.
I'm not a what do you say? Insecure person, but like I like the morning of my operation to get my tits chopped off, they do this whole thing where they come in and they're like, oh, we're the reconstructive surgeon. And my doctor came in and she's like, hi, remember me? And I'm like, not really. I'm already on the gurney. And she's like, I'm the one who's reconstructing your breast. And I'm like, yeah. And I thought, doesn't matter what I thought.
No, it does
And
matter
she's
what
like,
you thought. Please tell me.
Well, she's like, you never came back to pick out a size. And I'm like, oh, don't put anything in me. And everyone in the room was like, what? And she said, no, we are going to put implants in you. And I said, nope, I do not want foreign objects in my body. I've never had fake tits. I don't want them now. Fuck it. No. And she said, you will regret it. And now is the time because of your skin and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so she goes, can I just say something to you? And I said, okay. She goes, you're a woman on television. You're known for being on television. Most people come to me 20 times to look at implants, to feel them, to pick out a size. So literally when I'm getting wheeled in, I grab my friend's phone and I typed in Jillian Barberie bikini and I go, just make me look like that. And then I don't remember anything after that. And I'm going to tell you that
they gave you the shot of Ativan. I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, they put me under for that.
Oh, yes, of course they did. Go ahead. For 3 hours. Go ahead. Yeah, I understand.
No, it was 11.
11, excuse me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, they had to take cancer out, too. But no big deal. Whatever. I got the implants. And everyone's like, oh, you're going to get tattooed nips. You should get hearts. You should get... And I go, first of all, you have to sit in a chair. Fuck that. I am not vain. I don't care. I'm going to be no nips Barberie for the rest of my life. I do not, no fucks given, as they say. Don't care. And I'm truly, I mean that. I don't care. I'd rather spend my time with my kids and chill out. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Can I ask you a question? You asked me a very personal question. Can I ask you a very personal question? Is that why you said, quote, I quote, with movements physically? I am not an insecure person, but I'm gonna be,
Oh,
and then the
100%.
end of that story was, I'm gonna be no nips Barberie. I bet you
Yeah,
are.
well,
Hold on, stop, please. I bet you are still the most gorgeous woman on television if you went on tomorrow. Versus who gives a fuck what her name is? What's her name these days? Who gives a fuck? Anyway, I bet you are
I don't know.
gorgeous. You are gorgeous. You are the most. You're a legend.
Legend.
Jillian,
Go ahead.
it's such a privilege to be talking to you and to be hitting on you and for you to be being so cool about it and you not dragging me the fuck out and say, oh, he said this. No, like I'm telling you personal stories. You're telling me personal stories. And I will never forget this. It is a reminder on my Alexa, stop, forever that I met you tonight. I just want to say it is, it's almost one.
Well, you know what's funny?
Go ahead. Tell me something funny. I want to laugh.
Today is, it's not even funny, but it's peculiar funny and interesting funny because it's the 12th. It's my adoption birthday. So my dad used to get me a cake on this day.
Well, then maybe I'm here for a reason. Maybe I'm your cake. What do you want me to write
This
on
is
it?
what
What do you want me to write on it? I'll write it on my face right
Freaking
now.
hell.
I'll write it on my face right now. What did he used to? Happy birthday, Jillian. Is this your birthday?
Wait, are you ready to cut him?
Yeah. Hold on. Do you?
Wait,
would you like that, Jillian? If I cut my.
What? If what?
If what?
You cut yourself?
No, I didn't say that. She said that.
I never said that.
No, not you. She
Really?
said that.
I
This
gotta
girl right
say-
here with the long hair and the neon lights and the Michael Jackson jacket.
Oh, I'm about to say, why
and
don't you
the
point?
Elton John glasses.
Let me just say, you and I can talk a storm, but their two chime-ins are fucking hilarious.
I know, isn't it great?
That's all. Yes,
I love
it's
that.
hilarious.
I used to do radio, and Howard is my idol, and you were the most I don't give a fuck who was on there. You are the most gorgeous woman on Howard ever. Really? And I just, you really are. You're the most gorgeous woman
You're
ever.
so insane.
He's fucking
Gorgeous. You are
crazy.
fucking gorgeous.
You
You're
know what
actually
it is?
Jillian Barberie.
You know what? You know what it is? It's not so much that. It's that I'm a huge like Stern fan, and I'm just a human being and normal. That's what it is that you love about me.
You're actually Jillian Barberie.
Okay, Mike, I'm about to say this because I'm your best friend, man. You might want to lay off a bit of the whiskey there.
You're actually Jillian Barberie. You're actually.
I swear,
Barberie.
Jillian, he's never like this at point.
He's drunk, right?
Yeah.
No, a little bit. I mean, I've been drinking a little. This doesn't exist. I mean,
Bro,
you're
I know
actually
you-
Jillian Barberie. You're actually Jillian Barberie.
Please
I'm sorry.
stop. That just came out of my nose.
Oh,
Please stop it. It's stop
You're
it.
I'm not
actually
doing
Jillian
anything.
Barberie.
Okay, let's talk to you guys.
Yeah, let's.
about-
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
please.
Please.
Before his meltdown gets worse, kids.
This is so messy. Like, I'm so confused.
I'm sorry. Am I being weird? I'm sorry.
Is
This is exactly
Mike, I've
Jillian.
seen
Let me
weirder.
just say. Hold on. Before anything else, this is exactly what I thought it would be.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Anytime.
No, I truly mean that
Nuts.
because I'm just one woman.
I know,
With-
and you're the greatest. You're the
I'm
best.
just
You're
one
the
woman
you're the
minus
epitome of what a
two
woman
nipples.
should be. You're just-
Well, minus the nips.
no,
but-
I don't care. I don't
Oh, I do.
care.
I do, but I'm too lazy to do anything about it. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
regardless of that or future endeavors,
Hi, Kitty. Future endeavors, like what?
like I will fly out to LA, get some
Wicked, thank
headshots,
you.
and start my crappy acting career where Jillian Barberie was my sugar mama or whatever, and I
No.
got an acting gig
No.
in some stupid movie where I was the background guy in this, and Jillian Barberie is the reason for that. That just adds to the saga because you're the greatest,
No.
you're the best, you're the most
No
amazing
more sugar mama.
woman
There's my
ever,
topic.
and I just Can I have your autograph? Can you send me your
Is
autograph?
anyone-
I'll give you my
Is
address on
anyone
Twitter.
filming this so I could stick this on?
I will
my
give you.
YouTube
I will
channel?
give you my address on Twitter. I swear. Like I love you, with a capital LOVE, bitch. Like I love you so much. And I'm sorry. Like I actually adore you. I've since I was a little kid. I'm 20.
Okay, we know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
Oh, boy.
I'm
Right,
old.
you're
You were
trying
young.
No, you're
fuck
not old at
you.
all. You're just getting your fucking life started. You're done with all the bullshit,
Yeah,
you know?
When I was 3 and you were 33 doing the weather. God, I had a crush in my
when
day.
I
I
was
did.
19. No wait.
It really did when I was like 8 years old and you were.
And I was 19 and made a paper bag.
And you're
as
still
a channel
so
logo.
gorgeous. It's fucked up, man. Like,
Oh, you're hilarious too.
I'm not joking. That's why it's so funny, because I'm not joking.
No, the only reason I say thank you is because, like, normally I'd be embarrassed. I'd say, like, no. But, like, my son has no filter, and he'd be like, Mom, you look terrible. Like, he's just very honest. He doesn't have any filter, and he's really insulted. Like, we were looking at houses, and I swear to God, he'd walk in, he'd go, ew! What? This is ugly. And like the owner would come down. She's like, oh, I'm the owner and the realtor. I was like, don't mind him. And she's like, oh, that's fine. And then he'd run outside. He'd go, let's leave. Like 2 seconds later, let's leave, Mom. No, not for us. And so I know that if he thought like if I looked weird, or like I've seen so many women, especially in my business, like jack themselves up, and I don't know.
They try too hard.
Like when
I know.
Yeah, like when I was 30, oh my God. So after my first husband, he was a Major League Baseball player, but he had retired.
Who?
So, Helen, we've got an owl in here. No, I'm sorry, that's from 16. It was Brett Barbirie is his name. He played for the Marlins. He played for do you guys call them the Miami Marlins?
The Miami
now?
Marlins now, yeah. It used to be the whole state.
Dude,
Now it's the
I'm
Miami
so
Marlins,
old.
yeah.
I'm so old. He was in the inauguration year or whatever, and he got the first hit.
You're not old.
Off of Oral Hershiser. I always forget that name. Anyway, doesn't matter. I forget what I was saying. I need to go get another one of those.
Go get another one of those drinks. Go ahead, take your
over
time.
here
It's
letting
okay.
him
Go
hit
ahead. Whatever you need. It's okay. Go ahead.
You're gonna need
I
them.
will cash app you $20 right now to get you whatever you need. Go ahead.
I might start drinking again tonight. I'm kidding. I tease. I'm teasing. See, I have to get another.
You know you need
want
that
a chick.
cola drink.
I love when you
You know
tease,
you want that
Jillian. You can
cola
tease
drink.
me anytime you want. Seriously. It's okay.
Loves it.
Don't. You don't need to take gabapentin for her.
Gabapentin?
cancer
I know what
thing. You
gabapentin
don't need
is.
that nonsense.
I know what gabapentin is.
Anyway, so I was
know
going
what
to tell
that
you guys about like
Go
chicks
ahead.
who get their plastic surgery and all that. You do? Oh, I was going this way. It makes you stupid. It's a nerve blocker, apparently. Like, okay, so I thought it was I want to chop my leg off one night in bed because of the chemo. And everyone's like, oh, you got to take gabapentin. And believe me, I'm an addict. So I told the nurse, she's like, oh, we'll give you Norco. And I was like, okay. No, and it didn't work. Oh, shit, I lost you guys.
No, you
Hang on.
didn't. Please,
Hold-
please, you didn't lose me.
Please,
Jesus Christ.
Please hold. Hold on. Everyone
Everybody-
hold for Miss Barberie. Everyone hold.
Mike, you're
Quiet on the
sipping.
set for Miss Barberie.
Yo, Mike, you're
Uh,
freaking sipping's
Yeah,
killing
wait
me.
a minute, Bill.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. This is Jillian Barberie. This isn't like a fucking.
It's murdering my soul.
She doesn't need my money. This is Jillian Barberie. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's hear from our beautiful co-host tonight.
You can make me tighter anytime,
Listen,
Jillian
let's
Barberie.
listen to our
Go
beautiful
ahead.
co-host. She has some things she'd like to
I'm
answer.
making hot and
I'm gonna twist you so I make you guys like tighter. Go ahead. That sounded fun.
No, it's working. You're fine now. You're
Go ahead,
you're
guys.
gorgeous.
Okay.
Action.
What was she gonna say? Our beautiful
Action.
co-host tonight. Sorry, it's not working.
You were going to tell me about girls who get plastic surgery. It makes you stupid,
Okay.
but you're not stupid.
Okay,
You're
'cause
gorgeous
It's
and you're
normally
amazing.
like, okay, whatever. What was I gonna tell you about?
All you bitches out there, listen right
Everybody-
now.
Oh yeah, the gabapentin makes me stupid. Like I thought, like when okay, so chicks, listen to me, all you bitches out there. One out of eight chicks get cancer, and then it comes back in 1 in 4. And when it comes back to your brain or your bones or your liver most of the time, like 90% of the time. So anyway, I was like, oh, the brain must hurt. You get headaches. But I follow this chick on TikTok who has brain cancer, and she goes, no, you just get really forgetful. And I was like, fuck. So true story happened.
That's why they're called Uggs.
My daughter wanted Ugg boots, and I was like, okay, enough of the fuck. That's all I heard about. I'm like, fuck.
Hey,
So,
And that's Jillian Barberie said. That's Jillian Barberie saying they're ugly. Stop wearing them. They're out of style officially. Go ahead.
So ugly. So.
Oh, she got 2 pairs. Never mind. They're back in style. Go ahead.
Freaking hell, Mike.
No,
I
have pairs because, like, being Canadian.
I'm bipolar. Don't judge me. Go ahead.
I can't.
I learned from the best.
Oh my God. Okay. So you. Oh my God, your sense of humor is so great. So then I forget what. Oh yeah. Anyway, so it makes you so dumb, Gabba Penton. And so I guess I got her a pair before she left, and then she went to her dad's for 2 weeks. And during those 2 weeks,
from Australia, the one place where they don't need them, they got a stockpile.
The internet, and I got a pair of Uggs from Australia. I swear to God. So she comes in with her brother, and she goes, I'm like, oh my God, welcome home. I go,
yeah.
I've got something for you. And she's like, oh my God, okay. And I go, here you go. And she opens it up. And she goes, is this a joke? And I go, what do you mean? And then I go, what do you mean, is it a joke? And then my son goes, are you serious, Mom? And I go, well, didn't you want Uggs for Christmas? And she goes, yeah, and you bought them already. I go, I did not. And she goes, yeah, you did. And then my son goes, Mom, you're scaring us. And then I go, I don't believe you. And she goes, I'm going to go get them right now. And I go, this is such bullshit. You guys are such liars. And then they go, we went to Nordstrom. We were with her friend Molly. You dropped Molly off. They told me.
You see how she says it like it's nothing. We went to Nordstrom and it was no big deal, and I bought 2 pairs of Uggs from them for like $1,000, and it was all good, and everyone was very happy, and I scared my kids on Christmas because of the fact. Isn't she so?
No, I only bought 1 pair. Because I bought him 2 pairs.
No, I don't. What?
And then I felt so bad because, like, she was
listen, okay, call it whatever you want, but you're Jillian Barberie.
Oh my God, now you have beer goggles on. Stop it.
Don't get it twisted, Jillian.
Well,
go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Okay.
One hell of a second stream, I'll say that.
Me, I could never get this twisted.
You got moved little mic on the mic. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
And oh my God, it is quite an experience.
Oh, 3 hours.
How long?
3 hours, 50 minutes.
How long?
You've been first and
well, I hope I brightened up your night, Jillian. If I did that for a night, and my life is my life is something else now.
It said. Oh, we.
No. You put on board because you're bored. It's not boring people.
Does that mean that we're like? Are we number 1 in like boring people? Like, what does that mean? Like, I know, and I did it as a test tonight with my friend because I go, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and then he's like, just pick 3, and I'm like, chat, live, board. And then blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, can you see me? Am I on? I'm so stupid. I don't know how to work this. And then he said, yeah, but I'm not on my computer. I don't know.
Ironically, I am a computer nerd, pretty much.
So
if they called me a
how do you guys do it? Computer?
If they called me a computer nerd, I'd actually be surprised because until I moved to Florida, I was never a computer nerd. and I can tell you how to pull up your downloads
That
with 2
you're
buttons
lucky, man.
now. So, yeah, it's whatever you want it to be, Jillian. I promise.
Oh my god.
I'll teach you. I'll teach you
Sounded
anything
dirty.
you want. I got nothing but time.
I'll also teach you for the hell
I don't
of
know
it.
how to do any of that, but
Yes.
I'm learning.
Yeah, I wish I gave you a house tour right now. I
I'm
followed you on
learning
Twitter and
how to do
Instagram.
everything.
Call me. Please call me.
And a big house. You got time and a big house.
I didn't hear a no. I didn't hear a no. No, I heard a no now. All right, go
that's
ahead.
nice.
Continue.
Well,
Of course, Stuttering John got
I mean,
mad. He's got nothing
what
going
did we
on.
say
He's
about
fucking...
Stuttering John? I've known Stuttering John for 20 years, and then he says, "You don't call me," then I get mad, and then I'm like, "Uh-oh." Well, no, like I don't know.
message
It's just,
you.
I
I'll
feel
message
like
you and keep you
when
very
I don't
entertained.
talk to
I
people, then
promise.
they get mad at me, and I don't
Just
mean
talk.
to be, but I am
We'll
a
just
homebody,
talk.
and I'm also
Okay, like I'm just like you.
I don't
You know
know,
how you
I'm
just keep
boring.
talking, and you're like, I'm sick of talking. You talk now. I promise you, I'm just like you.
I'm boring. You know what I do? I walk. Yeah. This is exactly. And I have a
She sounds like
crazy
fun.
friend. Like well, I don't know. I can't say her name. She gets mad. I said her name in my podcast. She went crazy. But like, she'll just like whip her tits out in a restaurant. She's really fun and always gets us in. She's a party. But and Heather Locklear and I are friends with her. And Heather goes, "Don't you love going out with her?" I go, "Fuck yeah." I go, "Because she takes all the attraction away from you." And she's like, "No, she takes it away
Please
from
tell me.
you."
Please tell
and I
me.
go, "You're Heather Locklear." So what you're saying to me, that's what I say to her as a joke. Because, by the way, Howard Stern story. So Heather was going on Howard. Okay. So Heather's going on Howard, and she's like, and I used to do Style File here in LA, which was basically what to wear and what not what to wear, which is like what's in, what's happening, and how to get it on a cheaper fucking not pay Vogue prices. So Heather,
of course you do. Of
calls
course you do.
my friend Lisa and I are friends from the NFL. She's like, Heather doesn't know what to wear on Howard, and I'm like, I know exactly the fucking outfit. So of course. Because I'm friends with Daniela, whose husband was in Guns N' Roses, Gilby Clarke, and Daniela created Frankie B. So her and I have been friends for 25 years, and
You're
said,
super hot.
Just bring over.
Now he's making it obvious,
Frankie
kids.
I got her into Nordstrom. She's super hot. She looks like Raquel Welch. So I go, shut up. I can't stop it. Okay. So, I swear to God, this story has a point. So I go to Danielle. She goes, "Oh my God." I go, "Heather's catching the overnight. So you have to bring them right now." So she gets in her car from Sherman Oaks and she packs down like all these Frankie B's, like super low rise, super sexy. And then Heather, I gave her like jeans, plaids, blah, 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 blah. And Heather ended up
I saw that
picking,
on the E
because
show
I
too.
saw it on,
When
I
was
think the E. She picked the size like tiny twos, low, like you had to, like the zipper was this big, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I wore Frankie B's on the E, and Howard loves them, right? So she wore that with like a jean vest, and she was like, "Hey, Heather,
He's my
like
idol, you know. Did I mention that?
37, you know?" And,
no, Howard Stern.
Howard went crazy. Like he loved it, but
I already know that. I know that already. But go ahead, tell me
Heather.
more, please.
Howard's my idol too.
You're the greatest, but go ahead.
Yeah. We both love Howard. We have that in common, yeah.
So are you.
He's the greatest. I mean, what else can you say? He's so.
You ask me anything, Jillian.
So
I got this for a reason. Go ahead.
I love him. Stop it! I have a question for you. Have you ever disagreed with anything that he has taken a stance on, or that he's talked about, maybe like topical, or anyway, anything?
I actually have to think about that. Okay.
Like, yeah, for as long. Yeah.
Okay. There's
Me too.
two things.
We're the same. I can't
There's
think
two
of one
things, and it
thing in
goes
30
to
years. I
two
can't.
people. And let me get this statement
Like
out.
I'd be
Alexa,
driving.
time me 1
and
minute.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Okay, good.
Starting now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. Number one, that's about 8 seconds. Alexa, add 8 seconds to timer.
8 seconds added.
Hold on.
Get mine hurt too.
57
Just
seconds.
heard
I
you.
could
She
do that.
talked to
Okay,
us.
so here's the thing, right? Jillian, hello. Thank you. So here's the thing. Number one, when Elliot Offen punched the hole in the wall, he only had him on the street, and then he couldn't bring him back up, and it was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
I'm
And he was
listening.
like the number one viewed guest on the show for however many weeks. He wasn't lying. He never came on there and told a lie. He was himself this time and himself this time, and you know what I'm talking about. Number two, which helped me come to terms with what my dad was
Yep.
doing. Number
Elegant
three
Elliot,
is
yep.
when do you remember not the original Bigfoot, but the Bigfoot after that,
Of course.
when he called in recently, not like too long ago, called in and he admitted to arson. I myself have been charged with arson, and I have changed my life since then. But that
Yep.
guy, I think they need to hear
Yep.
more of that story, and he hasn't brought him back on. That's the two things. Alexa, how long left on timer? Alexa, how long left on timer? There it is. Alexa, shut up. There we go. Okay, so that was 57 seconds exactly. My heart is
You
beating
shut up.
so
She's saying
fast.
it again in my house.
Go ahead.
Every time you say her name, my girl comes on. My bitch won't shut up. Anyway. No, you keep it concise. I didn't even have to give you this or wrap it up. But I agree about Elliot, elegant Elliot.
Well, you're a woman. I love Bigfoot. You're a woman,
but
and
I
I
will
love
say this.
Bigfoot. I
I
hope...
can't stand Bigfoot. He grosses me the fuck out, especially when they play.
Say no
He-
more. Say no more. It's
I'm
okay.
about to say he just
When it's
tramples
that
through the woods and getting
little
covered in
bit, when
pubic
she
hair.
like-
Listen, you're partnered. We can say whatever we want.
Just-
Okay, go ahead. You're partnered. It's okay. Go ahead.
No, I don't. Who's my least favorite? What?
I'm a super fan.
I love Medicated Pete. We talk. We DM each other like for
Jillian
super
Barberie
fans
just
when
said,
they
"I
look at
know
my
I am."
DMs. They're like,
Go
oh my
ahead.
god, like Bobo. So Bobo called me when he was
Yes.
so. I know you are. You would love my DMs with them. And Bobo,
He calls in every day.
remember when they had
He
the
calls in every day.
Bobo-free summer? And he was devastated. And he called me. And I just said, Bobo, please. Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. How about the fact how he met him? His wife had a baby and he walked up with the Howard's parents. Crazy. But Medicated Pete, like, I love when he goes to say goodbye to Howard and then they can never say goodbye because it's Howard. The other small thing that Howard does that I absolutely love is when somebody's talking and it's a caller, let's say, and they'll be explaining something or somebody on the show. And Howard has a point where he kind of, Howard tunes out. It's got to be sound bites or he kind of, unless you're fucking Paul McCartney. But he'll go, what did he say, Robin? And it will be like this big long, and she'll go, well, he
I would
meant
cry
blah,
too
blah,
if you.
But I
I cried. I cried tonight also with some of the things
and then
you said.
when she had cancer and he thought she was
I
going to
could
die,
cry on
and he
command.
cried.
Do you want me to?
Oh my God, I died.
Yes.
You did.
I can definitely not knock myself
No,
out on
I can
command.
burp.
She's the hottest girl on the planet. Do you want me to punch myself in the face, Jillian?
No, even better.
Do you
Knock
want me to punch
yourself
myself
out?
in the face?
Are you going to punch yourself in the face? What do you mean knock yourself out?
Do you like that kind of thing? Okay, all right.
No, he said he could knock himself out.
Yeah,
Don't.
okay,
I don't wanna
all
hear
right.
the
So
shout
what
out
if I
stuff
was to
or
punch
something
myself in the
like that.
face
No.
and say, "Hi, this is Moogler Mike, and welcome to Jackass," and I punch myself in the face?
Well, I like watching
Like it's an
it on
intro to the
Jackass,
rest of
but
this stream.
I don't-
because
I've always
people get
wanted a
crazy
video of
after
me
that.
kicking
Are you
Steve
ready
on
for
the
that?
nuts.
I don't know if you're ready for that. Yeah. Say it. Say yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah, and he said it to a girl in the window, and she drove off.
No.
Hey, I'm gonna get my nuts
Nope.
stapled
Nope.
together.
And when
Close the
Steve-O, when
window.
he stapled his nuts, like you're saying, that was just like.
Hey, honestly, he's one of my. Can I tell you
my
something,
God.
Jillian? I am not this drunk
You
fuck
know,
you see before you. I drank for a
he's
completely
so
different
normal
reason. I
now,
wasn't
like,
drinking to
you
loosen up in
can't-
front of you, but glad I did.
Yeah.
Because now I
had
had
to
this
get the
actual
jackass intro. I had
real
to
life
be
conversation
me.
on Morgan. Morgan, are you listening? Can you turn that off for a
Oh, I
second and turn
see.
your camera back on?
Yeah,
Hold on.
me
Listen,
too.
please. Morgan, I'm asking you as my friend. Please, can you turn that off?
Wait for the video to run out.
All right, wait for the video to run out. It makes it easier for him, even though.
Yes, I have the full
What is
intro.
Morgan watching?
All right, take your time, man. I'll wait for this.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it's so great. Hey,
How long do I
yeah,
have,
no,
Director
he's the
Barberie?
best. I love Steve-O. Oh my God, he's crazy. The best is the Steve-O tattoo on his back. Go ahead, Mike. Everybody's listening. You have the floor. No, please.
Okay,
don't
do you remember
Every
how
time you
long I
ask
had
her,
last time?
my
And I
bitch
got it
starts
like
talking.
dead on?
You don't hear her, and then some guy came
57
on and
seconds.
joined her.
Okay,
I felt
so
like
here's
I
the
had people
thing.
in the
You
house, and I
asked
got
me just
scared.
now
Go ahead.
a very important question. You said to me,
Yeah,
you were
57
like, hey,
seconds you did. Yeah,
what's, I don't
Yeah.
remember either, do I? But anyway,
I did.
you said, oh, what did you ask me, Jillian?
Yeah, I said it.
Do you guys remember? Do you
Are
guys
you on
remember?
gabapentin?
Does anyone remember in the chat what she just asked me and then she started, and then
What did I
Morgan
say?
played the video? I was answering.
Don't ask
What?
me, dude. I forget everything.
I knew he was going to forget. Oh,
I have to
God, no
pee.
one remembers.
I have to pee. Nobody remembers.
Go ahead.
I do have to pee.
Listen, that would be an honor. I'm sorry.
I have to.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
Like
I'm
if I have
I'm
you
good.
outside, but then you could hear me pee.
Your
but who
bathroom is
cares?
gorgeous.
I used to. No, I used to. Hi, baby. I used to wear two mic. Thank you. I used to wear 2 mic packs on the NFL. No shit. Hi, I'm a cancer patient. And no, I'm in remission. But anyway, you have to wear two mic packs, and they would give Terry Bradshaw. I kid you not. Terry Bradshaw's microphone pack was the size of a tiny little thing. And then is like anyway, and my mic pack would be the size of that, and it would have to hang off the back of my dress. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I go all over the place. Okay, hang on. Hold please. We're almost done. We're almost done for the night. And then this is my actual cancer pill, the one that keeps it from, like, I have to take it for 7 years. I'll show you it. These little fuckers, look how small they are. And this will keep me alive for the next 7 years. Look
Damn.
how small they are. Look at that. Oh, well, hopefully they keep you alive.
In conclusion.
Look at.
Okay. So.
Anyway.
Yeah. So.
In conclusion,
anyway,
ask me anything you want, Jillian.
I don't
Go
know.
ahead.
I don't have anything.
Ask me anything, please. I forgot what you asked me. I was drinking, and then Morgan turned that bullshit on, and I forgot.
Gosh.
It's worth it.
Morgan turned some shit on, and I don't remember.
Ah,
I don't remember what you
I just
asked
look
me
like I
either,
had
and I'm
2
so
black-
sorry for
Wait,
that.
is
I'm taking
Clorox on your
Clorox.
face?
I have no wipes for my face.
Just
I don't
put some
remember
water on
what
your
I
face
asked
now. You look
you.
gorgeous. It's okay. She's Jillian Barberie. She's a legend.
I know.
If she wants to put Clorox on her face in her $9,000 closet, bathroom, whatever, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. See, she sold 100 pairs and she got that. Do not. I'm sorry, whatever your name is. I'm not even trying to come at you. I'm sorry. This is Jillian Barberie. Do you know who this is? She's a legend. She's a fucking legend. She's Jillian Barberie. You don't understand. Like
No,
when I was a little kid, she was like and she's still
that's the
so.
sad part,
She's
they don't
still
know,
her.
like,
She's a real person. It's crazy. I'm talking to her.
Right.
Do you understand, Gabrielle? Do you understand who Morgan? What's your name?
Bruh, I understand.
Fucking
'cause
whoever
I've
the
been
fuck
here
is in the
full
chat
time.
still. Number one on board on
She is
you now. That's a thing now. Jillian Barberie got the spot. Why do
Is
you think she
Gabrielle-
got the spot? Because
is
she's the fucking
Gabrielle-
greatest.
Is Gabrielle?
No one's angry at
Nobody's
you.
gonna
I
be
promise you, no one's.
angry,
Let them be
please.
angry at me. Be angry at me. You now
Uh-oh.
ban me. Don't ban me right
Wait.
now until I'm done talking to Jillian
Are
Barberie.
people angry?
But ban me
But
on
is
the
it-
stream,
Oh.
like you should have a million times before, like I told you to, and you never did because you love me. Because I'm the Loose Canada commentary, and I'll kick the
Wait.
shit. Give this live microphone to me
How does
in front of that many people and get number
How does it
one
work?
and
So
open me
people
up
get
to a new
upset,
audience.
but-
And I promise you, you won't either you'll either ban me or you'll partner me. Just like you did Jillian Barberie. You now, you are so smart. You actually got Jillian Barberie on here. She's made $30-something so far. And I am honored. You now, a D, whoever's listening, pass this on to your higher up. Me, Moogler. It's something like that,
What?
yeah, because you got a little over 30,000 likes. So that's
Wait.
$30. So anyway, look, what I'm
Did I
saying
make
is
$30?
this. If you put me at the spot she is, and you give me a live mic, like you are right now, listen, a D, this guy,
Yes.
that guy, this guy over there, I'm tired of it, okay? If you guys want to give me a live mic and say whatever it is that I want, and I won't say, okay, I won't say that, but I'll say that Jillian Barberie is on here, and you guys are the smartest platform on the internet right now. You made this possible for me, and I am in love with you now, and I mean that. I'm not saying that sarcastically. Morgan, am I saying that sarcastically, or am I being genuine? You've seen my streams, and you've seen me on your show. Am I being genuine right now? In one word, yes or no?
It's fatal.
In one word, yes or no?
Frick,
It's
why you gotta
debatable.
put this-
It's debatable, but it's leaning towards what?
Okay, I'm only saying
In
this
one
'cause
word, yes or no, Morgan?
I'm saying this because
Morgan, in one word, yes or no?
I'm saying yes, Jenny.
Okay, he said yes. So look, you want to give me a live mic? I promise I will bring this place to the promised land, but you have to let me say what I want. Jillian Barberie right here, who you partnered, is from the days of Howard Stern.
Yes.
She is a legend, and you are the smartest platform on the planet right now because I'm on here talking to Jillian Barberie. I'm done talking. I'm sick of talking, just like you get sometimes, and I'm gonna, hey, this is the greatest night of my life. I already set a reminder to remind me that this is the night I met. You're the
What?
greatest. You really are.
I'm just gonna say I find that hard to believe.
Oh, you're the greatest. You really are. You're the greatest.
Wait,
Is it March?
adoption
Hold
And
on.
it's
Is
my
your
birthday,
is your
too.
reminder
It's my
March 12th or
adoption
March
birthday.
11th?
I
March
don't
11th.
know what people are. Oh my God, what's happening? Yeah, I like
March
having
12th or March
people
11th? Is it March 12th?
love
Is it
the
March 12th or
glasses.
March 11th? That's your adoption birthday.
This should be you. I won't be able to give Rollins your card. What does that mean, Heather? I don't.
Yeah, today's March 12th. March 10th. Alexa, remind me
the
every day
actual
on March
date
10th.
What's today? March 12th? Is today March
Jillian
12th?
Barberie's adoption day
No,
at
it's March
12:01 a.m.
I thought today was
Okay.
March
I'll
10th.
remind you every day at 12:01 a.m.
And that'll get
Oh,
me
no.
ready for the one on March 10th, and that's March 12th. So we got it. We got it on lock. Just wanted to do that real quick. Go ahead, Morgan.
Anyway, before Mike goes on another freaking whatever the hell that was,
That was a rant.
yeah,
You should try it
yeah.
sometime. Go ahead.
Go
What
ahead.
Heather was pretty much mentioning, for those who don't know, of Henry Rollins' Black Flag, she was gonna try to get me hooked up with him and shit. Yes,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Oh, Henry,
I mean,
of course.
hell,
I know
straight
Black
up,
Flag. I listened to
reunite
him
Black
compete.
Flag
Oh
and
my
I'll
God,
play
it was the
drums for them.
shit.
I'll freaking do it.
Yes. He was
I want to be in a
man.
hardcore punk band. Oh, he's done a lot of stuff. Like my friend
Did he?
Heather's a fan of all of his
Well,
other stuff.
he-
Me
yeah, I
being
mean,
the
he was.
hardcore
Yeah,
punk
but
I
didn't
am.
Henry have
Black
like his
Flag.
own radio show or something? Didn't he have one too?
I even played
Yes, Black Flag.
Slip It In on an open mic on here. and everyone was just giving
Yeah,
me the
black
weirdest
flag.
look after.
You know,
And I was just like, okay, worth it. Oh, trust me, that's what I'm known for. I will play the most messed up freaking
that could
crud
be, I was going to say that could be a good thing too.
off
when
the
people
edge
give
of
you
the
weird
cliff
looks.
and just say the hell with it. Oh, yeah.
But you love it. It makes you happy. Winton,
Do you want to find out, Jillian?
He said, Lord, help us here tonight. Just don't order farts on Alexa. Oh,
Morgan,
really? They
do you-
start doing the farts and shit? Yes, most of that's true. Miracosta and Manhattan Beach. That is true.
Dead ass.
Morgan.
One day, if I ever
Green-
guest with
Jinx.
Tom Green
Tom
on
Green's
one of
lives
those,
on
I will be.
Instagram. I see
That
your
will
sign.
be on my top of my
aw,
bucket list.
Tom
Is
and his
crossed
dog.
off.
You know
this
who
week.
could get you on like that? Jillian Barberie.
Oh my god.
She's the greatest, man. You have no idea who. Do you guys
Okay.
actually? You guys never saw her on the E Show on Howard Stern and all that.
I could get you on, Tom. I could.
Get him on the
You're the
Younow,
greatest,
for
Jillian.
God's sake.
You're
He
the
can
greatest.
freaking
Yeah.
rule this place.
Jillian, you're the
Tom-
greatest.
Tom is the greatest, and he probably would. He's actually a really mellow, quiet guy. But you know, the funniest thing is that his dad. I was at a show. We were both guests on a show. I forget what it was. It was some stupid daytime thing, and Tom and his mom and his dad, I've talked to them on the phone so many times that they were in the green room. And you know, when you get I was starstruck for meeting them. I'm like, oh my God, do you still have the Slutmobile? And he's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
And he was all
Where's
serious. He's
your
like,
pussy whack?
well, yes.
Oh yeah,
technically I
the
have a
hood just
car,
got
but we had to
removed,
have the
and then
hood
he kept the hood for a later episode and showed his parents.
Do you guys
That's
mind if I
right,
ask a
that's
question really
right,
quick?
That's right.
And I want. What's your name? I'm sorry. Not Morgan. What's your name?
I used to love
No,
that.
not Jillian.
And because,
What's your name? I'm sorry.
yes, go ahead.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, like what do I call you? Like what's
Oh,
your name? What is it?
Sarah.
Jillian.
Huh?
Farron.
Oh,
Aaron?
Farron.
What is it?
Farron.
Baron?
Farron.
Farron. Okay, Farron, listen. Can you tell me honestly? And then Jillian, I want you to answer
Fair-
directly
yeah.
after, but Farron, I
Fair-
want you to answer this question, okay?
yes.
Look at me. Look at me. Can you take your glasses off for me for a second?
Pretty name.
Can you take your glasses off for me for a second so I can look you in the eye?
Me?
Yes, please.
Uh-huh.
I'm wearing glasses.
I know. Can you take the glasses off for me while I ask you this? Just while I ask you this.
No, I'm saying I'm wearing glasses because like my eyes.
Her name's
are
Farron, yes.
Oh, okay.
Farron.
I'm sorry. Listen, can you answer? Yes, that's exactly
Yes,
what we're
we
talking
are
about.
talking about.
Can
Freddie
you
got
answer me this
fingered
question
by-
then,
yes, we are.
Jillian? I want you to answer this question directly after me. Listen, Farron, I want you to answer this for me honestly. Okay? Take Farron as far
Yes.
as long as you want. Okay?
Farron.
Wait,
Do
let me
you
Let me
believe?
take a shot before you even ask this. It's
Go
like,
go ahead. Okay.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
I'm gonna make a toast. Yes, plug your shit in, please.
Yeah.
We can't lose you, Jillian. The whole stream ends
Good, and
without
I'm
you.
gonna plug my shit in. Thank you.
Okay, cheers to anyone
Fill out
who's
the
taking a
cherry.
shot also.
Cheers to anyone who's taking a shot also. Go
Imagine
ahead.
me when I did drink. I was a fun drunk.
Cheers to you, Jillian.
Jeez.
Without you, this night would
Cheers
not
to
be
all
possible.
y'all, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Thank you. I wish I could drink with
I
you all,
understand.
but one
I love
drink
that.
is too many, and
Um,
1,000's not enough.
Now listen, sweetheart, sweetness, honey, bunny,
I
bunny,
have a feeling you
Farron.
do.
Can I ask Farron? Can I ask you a question? And I want you to tell me honestly, on a scale from 1
Farron.
to 10, as a human being who understands what's going on here,
I don't.
Because I think you have the
What's going on?
I think you got the clue by now, and I want you to tell me from your perspective
I don't
specifically,
even know what's going on.
on a scale from 1 to 10, how uncomfortable do you think I made Jillian? Because I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable at all. I want her to answer. Go ahead, please. Please tell me.
Sure, I can't
No,
answer.
Morgan, hold on. I want Farian to answer. You don't know what you're talking about anyway.
Bro, I
Okay,
know
hold
way
on.
more.
Hold on. You can answer after Farian. Farian, if you need to drink some more, please tell me, because this woman is I just can I reiterate? I won't. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're
I'm
Jillian
dead.
Barberie. I'm sorry. Go. I really am. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Please answer the question on a scale from 1 to 10, and then your rebuttal afterwards. Please give me a number. Start with a number.
Just give any number.
Fuck a number. I'll just say like,
No. Please, I need the number.
I don't know.
On a scale from
can't-
1 to 10, how uncomfortable do you think I made Jillian Barberie? The please, I need a number. On a scale from 1 to 10, more like 8 to 10. What do you think I made Jillian Barberie?
being the most difficult.
Huh?
Oh my.
I said 10 being the most difficult.
10 being the most difficult, and 1 being, look, she is ready to take you out to dinner. You're not a stalker no matter what. I mean, you've just been waiting
Okay,
years to
fuck
talk
it.
to her.
You know what?
And then
Here's
all
the
of a sudden she shows up on Younow and guests you, and your boy Morgan is here, and he's trying to talk for Farian here. And Farian, I want to hear your number. So
Who the
please,
fuck is Morgan?
please proceed.
Me!
Please
My
proceed.
ass!
Morgan's trying
Anyways,
to talk all
I feel
night.
like she doesn't give a fuck. Like, she's having a fun, good time. Like,
So on a scale from 1 to 10, where would you put that number?
I can't place that number.
Answer
Like,
the number.
fuck.
Answer the number. Farian, it's on you. Make a decision right now. On a scale from 1 to 10.
See, there is no 1 to 10. You can move that on. You can
Okay,
move on to your little
okay,
friend.
so I'm gonna put that conservatively
she's
at a
right.
3.
No.
Is that okay?
You
Maybe a
only
4,
can-
you
3,
can't
4.
do that. I'm afraid not. No.
You're afraid not? Would you say it's lower or higher?
There is no lower or higher.
I'm with her. Here's my. Oh my God, she says lower.
Okay, go. Yes, this is your
Yes!
rebuttal. Go ahead. She had
I'm
about
with her,
59 seconds. Go
Because
ahead.
here's
She
why.
wasted
Here's my
it.
rebuttal. You ready for
But
this?
no, maybe she didn't. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ew!
Okay. I'll wrap it up in 30. Okay. Never. It takes a lot to make me uncomfortable. The only thing I'm comfortable is like if you say, "Oh my God, it's Jillian Barberie," then everyone's like, "Who the fuck knows that? Her?" And then they get like, I'm
That
like,
means
and then
I
it
made
gets
you
me embarrassed
uncomfortable. I'm
because
sorry.
like, okay, so sometimes I'm just gonna tell you what happens, right? So
That's like more than a 4.
no. So no. Here's what happens. So like
Mhm.
if you're out, if I make more than like if I make a friend or something, right? And then say we go to lunch, like the girl who sold me this house, we became friends, we go to lunch. She didn't do this because she's super fly. But like this other lady, she was my new neighbor at my old house 22 years ago. And then we went to CPK and this happened, I swear to God. And I fucking swear to God. And we're having dinner, whatever. And then I go, oh, I'll pay. And then she goes, oh, you didn't get your appetizer. I go, oh, I don't give a shit, whatever. So she goes, excuse me. And I thought she was going to say, you know, put the appetizer on. She goes, do you know who this is? And I go, fucking double check, please. I never spoke with her again, only because, like, that's your wait staff. He could spit in my drink or what have you. Now, there's different kinds of, do you know who that is? Like, if I go out with Heather Locklear, everybody knows who she is. And people will walk around and stare at her. And same with Sandy Bullock, because I was friends with Sandy and with Jesse. In fact, Jesse made my ex-husband his wedding gift. I gave him a West Coast chopper.
What did you get
But
for a West Coast
I digress.
chopper?
Guess me what I got. Ask me what I got. Big goose egg. Nothing. So anyway, but like Sandy would say, oh, you know, I go, oh man, everybody stares at her, but they're afraid to come up because she's a huge movie star. Jillian, on the other hand, if they know me from LA only, really, then people are like, yo, Jillian. I'm always like, what's up? I talk to everybody. So I don't care. It's just, I feel like, what if people don't know me? And then they're like, ooh, who is that? And then I go, oh my God. Because when people don't like me, this has happened a few times. A girl will come up. This has happened more than a few times, where a chick will come up and she'll be like, my friend says you're on TV. Are you somebody famous? And then I go, well, if I was famous, I guess you'd know who I was, right? And then the girl would say, yeah, they were just trying to be like, my friend says, like, were you on some TV show? And I'm like, no, you must be thinking of somebody else. So I've learned how to deal with haters, and I don't care. Like, if I'm not your cup of tea, don't waste your energy coming up to me. Like, who cares? Like, if I didn't like someone, I wouldn't fucking be bothered to go talk to them. Like, who cares, you know? So people can be weird, but no, I'm not uncomfortable. Nothing makes me uncomfortable. I think you're hilarious.
Is that the only
I
thing
don't
you
care.
think I am?
Like, I just feel
Juilian
like,
is
oh my
hilarious.
God. That's the
Hilarious.
final answer. Yeah, hilarious.
It's
You're very
been
funny.
a serious effort.
No, you're great. And you know how, listen to me, especially when you get going and you laugh a lot and then you get loud. You know how Howard Stern sounds like
Don't compare
Alan
me to
Alda,
Howard
at least
Stern.
he used to. You sound like Richard. No, you sound like Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
that's
just
the
like
greatest thing ever. Are you serious?
No, I'm serious. Like when you get going and you get all riled up, you sound like, we're gonna need a bigger boat if you see the size of that tooth. Like you sound like Richard Dreyfuss.
Even you comparing me to Richard Dreyfuss.
hey, just like even
No, I
above
don't mean looks. It's a megalodon. No, it's not. What is it? Carcarius. No, you don't look like him. You just sound like him. It make me laugh.
So who do I look like?
What's
If
the
you
name
had
of a great
to,
white?
if you had to compare, who do I look like?
Wait, hang on.
There we go.
I gotta get in real close here. Hold, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Get all the way into it.
Okay. Okay.
I want my side profile. Ew, yeah, right.
Yes.
I know, right? Isn't that gross?
Side profile. Oh God, you look like my ex-boyfriend, Mike Cataya.
My name is Mike too.
No, if you guys really want to know a freaking comparison, I used to get straight up. Everyone said I was Howard Stern.
Shut up, Morgan. You didn't know
I am serious. I am serious. That's all I got within the first few months.
I'm gonna go make another tequila bomb. I'm sorry. I gotta walk away for a second.
Became
you,
the
Jillian,
Okay,
you're
I'm
the
gonna
fucking
pee.
great- Oh, hold on. I'm gonna.
Oh my God. I can't believe he says shut up to you so much. It's like when watching The Big Lebowski.
I'm used to
hoping
it.
not to. I'm not gonna fall off my chair. You guys are hilarious with your one answers though. May I ask where you got those sunglasses from? Because those are fucking rad. Farrell.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah, hun bun. You got really cool sunglasses on.
Oh, thank you, hun.
Boy, I'm on nearby. Oh well.
Hey, let me make a quick thing when I come.
My name is Morgan too. Hey.
Hey, Diggy Pickle became the dude does abide. The dude abides. If you put on a top hat, you'd be thrash. How about that?
I mean, I used to do that actually.
Did you? I like the name Diggy Pickle. I mean, it's got so many.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Boogie Hauser. I love it.
Okay, so this is who I'm going to say you remind me of now. You remind me of.
Wait, I remind you of someone.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, I love that for me.
The guy I used to work. A guy used to work with his daughters in this really cool band called Deep Valley, and they're kind of like. There's just two chicks. They're really cool, indie. And I want to say, like, you remind me of 70s in the Valley. Like that, I think it's Paul Thomas Anderson just did a new movie like, what's it called? Something pizza. He did it out here in the valley.
Okay, I'm sure the chat has digressed since then, but
No,
I
it,
think I
oh,
know
hell yeah.
that.
okay,
And
I
that's
have
who
no
you
clue what you're
remind me
talking
of.
about. My speakers are blown out from listening to Starlito. And
Ew. Why don't you just let them blow out then? Like you're.
do you know who Starlito is? Don't
No,
act like you know who Starlito is.
I don't.
Exactly, you don't know who Starlito is, so don't even
I'm
say
here
that.
too,
Don't even
but, like,
say
I
that.
don't care.
Don't even say that because I guarantee you fuck with
Anyway.
Starlito. Anyway, my point is look.
Anyway.
Hold on, to quote someone who you do know.
Asked you.
I
No,
have to
you did.
pee.
Go
Keep
ahead,
this
go ahead.
up.
I will
like
wait,
that.
Jillian. I'll
Don't
wait.
ask.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna
I'll
go
wait.
pee
I'll
too,
wait
but
as
yeah,
long
no
as you
one's gonna
need.
wait their ass.
Let's wait for Jillian Barberie. What did you say about me when I was gone?
Who is that?
What did you say about me when I was gone? Yes, out my mind, underscore, beginning, end. Anyway, what's your name again? I'm sorry, I just don't want to pronounce it wrong. What's your
Hi,
name?
1, 2, 3. How's it going?
Farian?
Tonight?
Can I ask you a question?
No, you've already asked me enough questions.
Did Jillian say anything about me when I was gone? Did Jillian say anything about me when I was gone?
Ew! No, she wasn't even thinking about you.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're breaking my fucking fragile heart right now.
Yeah, that's
Look.
bad.
Okay, to quote someone who you do know, Lil Wayne and Birdman.
I'm getting a drink.
Okay, sweetheart.
Did you guys hear me too?
Oh, wait a minute.
Flirt with the hood rats, then
Wait
pop take straight shots
no.
and then hold on, I'm gonna quote Lil Wayne.
No, you just said
Take straight shots and then
no.
pop bottles, flirt with the hood rats, then pop models.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I'm like?
No, I'm not saying anything about you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
why
That
would
wasn't
I-
directed at you, ma'am.
Why would I know those people? Like why
Lil
would I
Wayne
know-
and Birdman?
Yeah, why would I?
Because I
that?
know who Lil Wayne and Birdman are. I'm only 29. I'm not fucking ancient.
No, but you specifically said it to me. You directed it towards me.
Well, no, because we were talking about a bunch of people who you probably don't know. How old are you?
How old do I look? Like 1,000 years old? Like,
No,
what's
what are you, like 20?
28.
28. I love that for me.
28,
Okay,
you love that for you? So what are you, like 29, 30?
Yeah.
Well, you love 28 for you, right?
Hey, wait, I'm gonna show you the picture she reminds me of. Hold it.
Okay,
Wait a
go
minute.
ahead.
I'm probably younger than all of you.
How
which
old-
is-
Okay, bitch,
Well,
stop bragging.
I don't know if you're
Stop
I don't know if you're younger
bragging!
than Morgan. Morgan's Morgan's my little brother, so
Okay, I'll just say this. I'm younger than 25.
so what are you, 21, 22, 23, 24?
What's your point?
My point is before tonight, have you heard of Jillian Barberie?
Like,
Oh my God.
Like
Because I
she's
guarantee you have seen
No,
her
she is
somewhere.
not.
No, hold on. Jillian, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. Jillian, I guarantee you she have seen you on Tosh.0, on Howard.
This is it.
something. She's seen you
I
on
found
something.
Licorice pizza. Like you've got that kind of cute 70s valley vibe. I'm in the valley and I remember the 70s.
Wow! I love you for that. Like
Good, I'm glad. Thank
you. Aw, you're so sweet. I love you.
Thank you. Yeah, I get all the movies and I don't have a DVD player. Like they send me every movie because I'm on one of those panels. Uh-oh, what'd you do to Morgan? What'd you say to piss him off?
No, nothing. He's back from the
It kind
bathroom,
of
I
gives me
guarantee
like
you.
Quentin Tarantino vibes.
Yeah, that'd be
Like
fresh.
I love that.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I just went to, because I'm going to tell you guys a crazy Hollywood story.
Yes.
So-
Fuck my brain up.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I don't know if you can see. Hang on. That's Sharon Tate. And I'm best friends with her sister, Deborah. And Deborah was 17 when the Mansons killed her sister. So every year, Deb gets inundated with people who want to do projects on Sharon. And every year I say to Deb, because I am working in Hollywood, I'm like, nope, bullshit, nope. And some actress and her husband wanted to play. I'm like, Deb, fuck no. No, they're too small. And then Quentin Tarantino called her. No, that's not true. We were out to dinner and TMZ was there. God bless Deb. But we're coming out of a restaurant and they go, Deb, what do you think about possibly Jennifer Lawrence playing Sharon? Oh God, I'm going to fall off the chair if I do this. And Deb, I swear to God,
I'll
she goes,
fall off the chair.
Well,
She's
I'll
like,
fall out
I
my
don't-
chair too if you fall out your chair. It's okay.
Thank you. She's like, I don't think she's pretty.
I'm
And
not
like,
falling on my ass.
I'll fall on my ass. For Jillian Barberie, you are going to fall on
Thank
your
you.
ass, Morgan. Anyway,
So
go
they
ahead.
got Margot
I
Robbie.
ain't in the mood of doing stupid shit tonight. Yeah.
They got Margot Robbie. But anyway, so she had a 6-hour conversation with Quentin, and she really wanted, because she owns all of the likes and everything to Sharon Tate. You probably don't know who the Mansons are, but so then
I know who the Mansons are, but go ahead.
of course you do.
Yeah, because
And-
he's like 60 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
He's in jail still. But go ahead.
So Quentin, anyway, so we went to the premiere, and I was so in chemo. Like I had one of my blonde wigs on, but
I'm
went
sure
with
you still looked gorgeous, Jillian.
Gorge. And then I went with Deborah. I did her makeup, and
Mhm.
then we met Ariana, her daughter, and I put her daughter through school, so she always calls me Auntie Jillian. But I love her. I love them. That's why I have so much Valley of the Dolls stuff around my room. It's all from Deb. But Quentin was super fucking cool. And when Deb was worried about how the movie was going to end, I kept saying, Deb, she's like, I don't, Deb's crazy too. She's like, I don't know. He's a weirdo. And I'm like, that's the point. He's fucking brilliant. And so I said, please watch Inglourious Basterds. He has a way of rewriting history. And I have a feeling he's going to rewrite the end of your sister's story. I just fucking knew it. I knew he would make Sharon live at the end. And so when we were going to the premiere, I did her makeup and hair. We were in the kitchen, and we took a picture beside Sharon. And we were like, she goes, do you want me to tell you how the story ends? Because she signed an NDA with Quentin. And I go, let me guess. Sharon lives. She goes, I told you? And I'm like, no, it's Quentin Tarantino. Like, I love the movie. There were parts of it that Deb thought were like a little over the top, but I fucking loved it. And I thought it was one of Quentin's best movies. What did you think if you saw it, Fairlyn?
I'm not sure what I would think, but like,
You
based
haven't
on
seen
what
it?
you said, like, I fucking love the way it sounds. Like, I need that in my life. For sure.
It's pretty hardcore. Every time that he would pick up, like, I would say, oh, fucking Leo's in it now. Now Margot Robbie. Oh, Al Pacino just signed on. I'm like, Deb, reach out, have his people call you, you tell. And so I got her a lawyer, and they offered her what they offered because she was the whatever, she taught Margot Robbie who her sister was. And it was really good. So I liked it. But anyway, blah, blah, blah.
No,
That's
not
all I
blah, blah, blah. I am giddy.
My stories are exciting. Everybody calm down.
You have no idea. You have no clue.
Ow.
You see how she says Quentin Tarantino like it's an afterthought? Quentin Tarantino made this movie, and I have this whole thing behind it. Like, she's...
No.
Well, here's
that's
why the
not-
fucking story
What are
is
you
even
talking about?
funnier.
Yes.
This story, okay, we're on the red carpet, and of course, fucking Brad Pitt and Leo. I've known Brad Pitt forever. I don't know Leonardo DiCaprio. And there's Margot Robbie, and everybody gets bigger and bigger, and Al Pacino, da da da. So we're on the red carpet, and it's because Deb's on the red carpet because it's her sister, and I'm wearing this wig. Now, understand, when a chick wears a wig, you have two ways. You can glue it on, right? Like Jennifer Lopez and all those people, their hair's pretty short, Britney Spears. Or you can comb it in, like put combs in. Well, I had stubble coming up. So I put this wig on, and I got it from J-Lo's girl because we have the same hairstylist. And this chick's from New York, and she makes it. And it looked like a fucking dead rat when I opened the box. But it was a really nice wig and it was light. Well, as I'm walking down the red carpet, I'm fucking tipsy because I'm an alcoholic.
Right.
And I'm like, woo! So I'm taking selfies of me and Deb and Ariana, right? And and then, oh, there's Brad, cool, thinking we all look cute. The next morning I wake up, now I'm hungover, of course, as always. And I look at the pictures and Deb is she sleeps over at my house. She's in her bedroom, my guest bedroom. And I felt like I woke up and a squirrel had died in my mouth and knit a sweat. Disgusting, right? And so I'm going through the pictures and I go, what the fuck? And my wig, because I didn't glue it and it had nothing to support it, I looked like, you know, Sade's got that hairline that starts back there. So I had all this stubble and then my wig started back here. So I look like a crazy person. I look like an insane person. So I send Deb the picture and I write, you fucking bitch, for not telling me. We laughed so hard because I was wasted. I didn't care. I'm like, look at me at the after party. Woo, woo. They're like, who's the crazy woman with the crooked wig?
Like, literally, you did this to me? How fucking dare you? They fucking did you dirty. How could they?
How dare you? Nobody knew. Nobody. Anyway, yeah, so that's the secret with wigs. But my hair, it all grew back. And actually,
you look gorgeous. But go ahead. What's the rest of the story?
I will say this, chicks out there, if you're thinking of getting whatever, fucking letting it grow, whatever. You got bald, you got chemo. Your hair might grow in stronger and better. Your tits won't, but your hair will.
What do you mean?
Well, I had cancer. They had to chop my tits off, and I had to get chemo, and I had to get radiation. So my hair came back in even better than the first. Like, it's thicker and shinier because it's virgin hair. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look at that. That's fucking amazing.
Isn't she gorgeous? Didn't I tell you 5 seconds ago before any of that? Isn't she gorgeous?
Love it. I love it.
If I was to show you my tits, you'd say, whoa!
Oh, stop it. I guarantee you. Jillian, okay, don't.
No, the good news is
yes.
That, you know, okay, I'll tell everybody a little secret out there that if it's cancer talk.
Actually, Jillian, but this is the real Jillian Barberie. Go ahead. Tell me all about. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I know. Tell me all about your titties, Jillian, please. Tell me all about your titties.
How about that?
Okay, so what do you want?
Tell me all about your titties.
I was talking to Farley.
Okay, sorry. Excuse me.
Obviously, like.
So, if you do have to get your tits.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Go ahead.
About what?
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot already. So whatever. So you get them chopped off, and then do not put implants in, and then get radiation. So I'll tell you why. So, because I have like this kind of Mediterranean or whatever skin, they said I didn't get any burn. There's no burning. There was like some people burn and get blisters. I was like, but they're like, you're a fucking poster child for chemo and for radiation. So everything went great. One morning, about 6 months later, hair's growing back in, beautiful. I'm fucking out in the sun getting my vitamin D because you need sun. And then I woke up and I was like, ow, oh wow, it feels like somebody was like fucking pulling my cancer titty, right? And it felt pulling, and I touched it.
Wait, ew, not the cancer titty. Not that
the implant.
The implant.
Correct.
Okay, so wait, you had one implant.
No, I had them both chopped off. Only one had cancer in it, but it went into my lymph nodes, and then your lymph nodes carry cancer to your organs. But anyway, so the radiation, it fucking capsulizes the fucking implant, and so I go like this to everybody now. Punch me in the tit. Punch me in the tit. Like, everyone's like, no. I go, no.
You're like, bitches, it's numb.
numb and hard as a rock. So they go,
Yeah.
oh, we can take it out and put, because I got both. I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to get my one tit chopped off and have to go back for mammograms on another. What, they're going to match them and one's going to have a nipple and one's not. I'll be a cyclops. I was like, fuck that. So,
not a cyclops.
Right? So no, just Franken tits. But honestly, after 2 years, I've got nothing, no scars. The only thing I have is this bowling ball of a teot, and each day it gets up higher and higher. So I feel like it's moving up to my neck. So I laugh about it because it's fucked up. So I say to girls, don't get radiation after your implant because it's going to F up your body. That's all. Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, everybody.
You're welcome. No, I don't want it to ever end. But go ahead. No, this is your stream. So go ahead. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
What about you guys?
You know what?
How are
Can
your
I
testicles?
hold on.
Get
How
your
much does your number
testicles.
one fan have? They have 32,000 likes. That's someone who works for the website. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see what I can do.
Huh?
Here. That's someone who works for the website. Hold on.
Oh, I don't know how any of this works, but I'll share with you some of my movies I got if you care.
Of course I care.
I don't know what that is. Oh, West Side Story. It fucking tanked at the theaters, but he's hot. Ansel Elgort. His dad's a famous photographer, and he took pictures of himself naked in the shower, and he got in shit for it. I don't know.
Wait, you said Ansel Elgort took naked pictures in the shower?
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
she's partner Diggy.
Dude, go on. You'll thank me later. Ansel Elgort shower pictures.
Ew.
Yeah, that's it. And his dad's a famous photographer. I think his dad might have taken him, which sounds weird, but whatever. Has anyone ever heard of The Power of the Dog? I don't know what that is. No. Okay. Tick Tick Boom.
My brain is like fucking god.
Oh, she was good. Respect that. Aretha Franklin, that was good.
Ooh.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, Squid Game. You guys get into that?
Oh yeah, I've watched it.
Damn.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it
only
was-
banned in a couple countries. No one's ever heard of that. It's
That's
crazy.
beautiful.
It's so good. House of Gucci, fucking Lady Gaga. I don't know if she's a better singer or actress. I dig her. Don't Look Up sucked. I didn't like it. Did you guys see that? The Leonardo DiCaprio?
I need that in my life.
You need him in your life?
Not him, exactly,
Oh.
but I need that in my life, for sure.
That and what's
Ew.
that? This is the vibe you're giving me. I love this.
What vibe is that? I
Licorice
saw
pizza.
licorice pizza. Yeah.
You just remind me of like a retro girl in the valley here in the, I don't know, 76. I don't know. Don't give me, I can't take you, but you just give me that vibe. It's very cool.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like that we both have neon. How are you doing over there, boys?
I have some neon also, not gonna lie. It's just not so noticeable. I have a whole reel. I'll put it up for you right now, Jillian.
Oh,
Just lights.
I mean, I've been drinking a little bit, but I will try my hardest to
No.
put it up for you.
A little.
But he's like,
And I got this going on.
watermelon.
I have to light up keyboard, light up mouse going on, light
Oh,
up light.
wow.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah.
wait a second. Go back to that. Is that a clear box with all the lights in it?
Well, yeah, it's a mouse.
Is it a PC? Oh man, that's cool. My son has a light up one. I don't know what it is, but
And then I got
That
the
looks-
keyboard, and I got a computer under here. I can't really show you because I can't. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I have 2 keyboards hooked up at once.
why do I have a feeling a shut the fuck up wind's coming along?
What?
No, you forgot about it.
Okay. He's drunk. He forgot.
Exactly. Which makes it even better.
Which makes it even better.
That's
Oh my
just, like,
god.
too much.
Works in my
Can
favor.
I just say something?
Oh shit.
You have more fans than me on here in 2 streams than I've had in the first person. Hey, Morgan, did I ever tell you this?
Don't think you have.
Did I ever tell you like the I think it was like the 4th or 5th person I ever guested with?
Okay, who was it?
Was Jake Paul.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
That was like the 4th or 5th person I ever guested with, and I had to pretend to be a hot girl to do it and get my level up to like 11 before he actually guested me. And I wanted to play the game, and he dropped me. And you're not gonna find it now because he hasn't been on here in 11 years or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, all those partners from back in the day, you know what I mean? I worked my magic on here. That's how I'm level 98. I'm not level 98 for no reason. You, on the other hand, you stream every single day, and that's why you're level 100. You understand? Like, I don't stream on here. Morgan, do I stream on here? Yes or no?
No.
So how I'm on here is from guesting
unless
with big people. Hold on.
My ass.
You said no, right? So how I'm on here at level 98 is I guested with big people. I made some noise. I spent some money, and that's it. That's the only other way to get here. People who stream now, they're very appreciative of that. Back in the day, they weren't so appreciative of that. Jillian, that's why you're getting paid the big bucks. And I'm trying to sign up so I could drop you some likes right now. And I know that doesn't really make a difference to you, but I feel like I need to.
You said I had $32.
Yeah, you have $38, more like it.
I mean,
I have
the math on here is always confusing.
The math on here is always confusing, Jillian. Don't quote me, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, so, oh, fuck, man. Okay. So, like, what's happening?
What's happening is you're doing a Younow stream, which has been struggling for years. Now they got Jillian Barberie on, and they have all the potential in the world to a guy like me. Okay?
No,
to all these other people, I don't give a fuck what they think. Okay? I don't care if they're on here, off here, gonna come on here.
Wait,
it doesn't matter.
Mike,
yes,
you
ma'am.
have, okay, so, like, you've got...
Just under 2,000 fans. You have just over 32,000. 3,200, excuse me, 3,200.
I was gonna say no. Okay, 3,200.
200, yeah.
And so,
like that.
Mike, it's 3K.
Yeah, 3K, 3,200. I just looked at it. It's 3,200. It's a little over 3,200. Yes, 3,200.
Okay. No, let's not nitpick, right? Okay. So then what happens?
What happens is you get partnered, which means you have that gold camera right there, which means you make more than myself or Morgan or anybody else who doesn't have a gold camera. I know a couple of people who have a gold camera.
I have a job now.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is they make less on here on this website than you do because you have a gold camera. So what I'm saying is if you stream on here, you'll more than probably get consistent money with the stories you have because they're all real. I don't doubt anything this woman is saying. She is the realest woman, burp on command woman in the world. She is amazing. This is Jillian Barberie. You guys don't understand. You'll never understand. And if that's okay, that's okay. But I don't care.
Exactly. It's perfectly
It's
okay.
Jillian Barberie. Like, you guys don't get it. And that's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. Oh my God, I'd rather them not get it.
Hey, Jillian, I'd rather them not get it too. Can I just can I say one word to you?
Can I just show you guys the coolest thing I got?
Of course you can, and then I want to say one word to you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look at my orb of splendor. I got that at a museum. Go ahead.
Hey, Jillian.
Yes.
I love a load of books. Like, it's actually impressive. I love it.
Hey, Jillian. Hey.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Jillian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Hi, Mike. I'm Jillian. I'm an alcoholic.
Turn the gas off.
Isn't she the greatest? Oh my God. All right, go ahead.
And a pill. I should say, Heather says I should say I'm an addict. Because she's right. I would fucking raid your mom's. I'm sorry, not your mom. But your dad's, I would raid his panty drawer and his pill drawer.
Because he likes to be a cross-dresser.
That's right.
Thank you for becoming a fan. I'll love Pam Laura. Hello, how are you?
Oh
yeah, I know, right?
Let's talk to some
She just
of the
said
people.
that.
I love Heather. Please, if they start saying who the fuck is she, I'm gonna come over there and punch you.
No
in
one's
the
gonna
cock.
say that, Jillian.
brain.
They've all looked you up on Wikipedia from now.
I will
and
punch you in the vagina.
can I punch you in the vagina with my extremity?
Yeah, it's happened. Trust me, I'm dead from the waist down.
You're dead from the waist down. I beg to differ. Go ahead.
Diggy pickle, Diggy pickle. The dude abides. I love that. I became Farron's lighting is a vibe, isn't it? Oh, Jillian's too. Isn't it a vibe? I love it. Out of my mind says, oh, ha ha ha. As a person
Wait, who said
who has
that?
been seen for what I've done all my life and not who I am as a person, it makes me cringe when you pump her tires so much.
When I pump her tires so much.
My tires are deflated. They needed them. Trust me.
Exactly. Okay. Like, don't, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to you, Jillian. Go ahead. Please continue.
Oh, sorry to belch.
Don't be sorry. It's okay.
Okay. I did look you up. LMAO. My friend posted about you being live in a Discord.
Live on Discord. Live on Discord. Live in a Discord. Don't listen to what they're saying. They probably post you in their Discord that no one cares about. And
what's a Discord?
A Discord is kind of like Skype. Do you know what Skype is?
I do, yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like Skype, but for like new people, for like people who are. It's a more efficient version of Skype. Not to give it any like down praise, but anyway, my point is they probably post. Listen, this is what happened. They posted you in their Discord that no one gives a fuck about. And now they're watching your stream, so there's more than 55 people watching. There's probably about like 156 people watching from his Discord. There's probably about one more person watching who's actually listening. So don't worry about that. It's fine. You're partnered on Younow. This is a publicly traded program, okay, with Jillian Barberie, my girl Ferry, and Morgan 3000, who did our fucking drum cover of the Insane Clown Posse, the Underground Kings. I don't care what anyone says about the Insane Clown Posse. Yeah. Do you know who the Insane Clown Posse is, Jillian Barberie?
Honey, remember the fight they got in with Sharon?
Yes, exactly. See, that's the fucking answer I was looking for. And yeah, it doesn't matter what you say. Post her in your Discord. Doesn't matter. No shame. No this. No that.
Oh, no,
I'm just saying that out loud. Jillian Barberie, please continue.
The Boogaloos. The Boogaloos.
I just love it.
I love it so much too. You have no idea. What time in my life. I thought I was never gonna meet this woman in my life. It's
wait. Well, aren't that Insane Clown Posse? Are they the Boogaloos?
No, the Insane Clown Posse, Violent J, and Shaggy Two Dope. They came on the Insane.
They go to their shows. I know who they are. They used. Oh my god, when they would come in with their manager, that was the best. But then the big fight with Sharon, and then Sharon came in. Oh my god, it was so awesome. But with the people that go to their concerts,
Juggalo is what I've been for a very long time. But don't judge me. It's okay. I've been for a very long time. Don't judge me, please. I love those guys so much. I really do.
I would never judge you. Yeah, they call their fans something, and I'm fucking sorry. I'm
Juggalos.
But anyway, yeah, yes, that's it. Yeah, of course. So, like, I want to know where everyone is and what time it is where y'all are. So, Mike, you're on the east. Wait, where are you? You're in Florida.
I'm in Florida, yeah. So it's the same time as New York. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:54 a.m.
2:54 a.m. 6 minutes till the top of the hour, everybody.
Same here.
We'll be back after this break.
Yeah, we'll be back after this. A reward from our sponsor that no one gives a fuck about.
No kidding.
Yeah, these days.
Do all those commercials I had to read live. That's why I love when I hear Howard do it. Do you hear how he does it now? It's fucking genius. So Robin will be talking in the news and he'll go, yeah, you know what that reminds me of, Robin? And he'll just go into like fucking State Farm or some bullshit. And I go, man's a fucking genius. Genius. Okay. Anyway, where is everybody else?
I'm in Connecticut.
Same time.
Yep.
Connecticut.
Believe me, I'm not ashamed to basically tell people this place is a freaking dump.
It is.
Where is the dump?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
He's in the suburban part of Connecticut. He's not.
It's like I'm dying to go. Well, I want to go
He's
East
not
Coast
like
is
Greenwich, Jillian.
I mean, I tell people, hey,
Yeah.
it's worth it to meet Morgan 3000, but like, yeah.
He has a job. He's a hardworking young kid. Hey, Morgan, how old are you?
20.
Yeah, he's my little brother. Like he's good.
That's
He's
cool.
grinding. He's grinding online and grinding at the store and stuff like that. He's grinding. Like,
That's really cool. I always thought Connecticut was like really expensive hoity-toity.
Oh, it
that's
is.
what you think, right? And there's like
Literally.
there's a
So
whole
it's like New
underground to
York
there,
City.
just
I'm
like
not in.
Jillian, just like New York City. There's a whole underground to there. Trust me. Like there's,
I'm
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not in the rich part of it by any means, but literally, yeah, it is.
So, and I have another. Farrell, where are you? Where are you at?
Oh, I'm from New York.
Where in New York?
Oh, you're in New York.
Where in New York did you grow up? It just
No comment.
is it north or south Long Island? Is it north or south Brooklyn, Ozone Park, Queens? Something. Like, can you tell us something? New York. That's a very broad statement.
Can you guess though? Like
Buffalo, Cheektowaga.
Is it upstate?
Tonawanda.
why do you think I'm from upstate? Why do you think
I'm asking if you're upstate. I'm not accusing you of being
I'm only
upstate.
saying
I'm
it
saying
because I grew up across the border, and then we had to do weather for Cheektowaga, Tonawanda. and
Okay, I'll
Lackawanna.
tell you, but I just want to know like why are you guessing?
because it's like you're well, listen, if you grew up on Long Island, you grew up in the little bubble. If you grew up in Brooklyn, you grew up in the little bubble. If you grew up in Queens, you grew up in the little bubble. If you grew up in Manhattan or certain parts of state, you grew up in the little bubble. And if you grew up upstate, you're from another little bubble. So which bubble is it? And I take it you're not from Staten Island. You're not that much of a fucking bitch. So,
Wow.
Go ahead.
You know you're in New York. Damn.
All that stuff. Go ahead.
It's New York or whatever. Like,
You're just a New
whatever.
Yorker or whatever. Okay. All right. Fine.
No, I'm saying I guess like that's what you think. Anyways, no, like I'm from Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie. Okay. So that's up north. Okay. Fine. That's upstate.
Can I-
That's technically like there's Albany and then there's Poughkeepsie right here. So I understand. It's fine.
I'm like
Now-
I'm in the middle.
So,
Okay. So here's Albany. Here's Poughkeepsie. Okay.
but Mike, like, so Gary, does he live in like Westchester? Isn't that like the nicey hoity-toity train ride from Manhattan?
Do you live in the hoity-toity part of Westchester, or do you live in like Poughkeepsie, like over here or over there? Which one?
I was talking about Gary from Howard Stern. I know he lives in the nice part.
He lives in Syracuse.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Syracuse.
Here's Syracuse. Here's Albany. Here's Poughkeepsie. Syracuse,
Okay.
Poughkeepsie, Albany.
Copy.
You don't have to do all of that.
Okay, so she's from New York. Okay, where do you live now?
Like maps. I do like maps. Well, I guess that's why I did the weather for so long. But you know what? I've never been to Boston. Okay, so here's the thing. My ex-husband played for the Cubs. I've never been to Chicago. He played for the Orioles when Cal Ripken broke the record. I've never been to Baltimore. And but I because of my career, you know. But I want to say, like, I loved American Horror Story, especially the Lady Gaga one, The Hotel.
Yes.
But there's right. Oh my!
Love it. I love
Isn't
it.
she the greatest? I'm telling you,
I-
isn't she the fucking
I
best?
seriously.
I've been
tonight-
saying this for 3 hours. Go ahead.
Tonight, I'm gonna watch because I miss her so much in that fucking hotel one, which is, by the way, based on the Cecil Hotel, which is Richard Ramirez, where I know everything about serial killers. So Richard Ramirez lived in the Cecil, and that's where the Canadian chick just died in the tank up top. It was creepy. But I want to say this. American Horror Story, last season, I didn't care about UFOs in the 50s. Fuck that, man. But I loved every season. And one of them they did in like Boston and all the witch hunt shit and all, like, there's real, oh my God, I'm obsessed. And I want to go to those fucking historical
and Mardi
mansions.
Gras. Wait, where is that from?
That's Louisiana, right? Oh yeah, they've got a ton.
That's
too.
where I rescued this dog from. But go ahead.
Are you serious? Like, was
Yes.
it after the hurricane?
Yes.
Oh.
After the hurricane that came up through the Gulf recently.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it's called. They've had so many.
Please. I just remember Andrew because I went through it but
I went through Sandy. I understand.
Sandy? Oh, Sandy that went up New York.
You want to see something? Hold on. Let me see if I can show you this. Hold on. You want to see that I went through Sandy?
Oh, sure.
Can you see my generator right there? No, you can't see it. Hold on. Let me pull it over. Hold on. You got your glasses on and everything. Watch, dog.
Get all the way in.
I know, puppy. I'm not trying to scare you. Do you see my generator right there? That thing? Hold on. Let me move this out of the way.
Yeah.
You see that right there? That big box right there?
Yeah.
You see that thing right next to my bed?
Well,
My
how
bed's
can we
right
miss
there,
it?
and that's
How
right
can we
there.
miss it?
That's my generator that I don't go anywhere without. It's right in my room after Hurricane Sandy. Never again.
How romantic.
Because you know what happened, Jillian?
How romantic it is.
Hold on. You know what happened, Jillian?
Do tell.
Okay, so every hurricane story from a real person ends like this. Is I had to order a generator from eBay after a week after Hurricane Sandy happened, and I've watched the same movie 10 times on my laptop that's about to die that my neighbor is so kind to let me charge. I ordered this generator that I don't have anymore. And my power came on that night. The day it came, my power came on that night. So I put it in my backyard, moved it down to Florida. It's gone now. And I got this one, which is a 6300. And I keep this in my direct possession at all times. Never again am I going to let all my food go bad, Jillian. I'm never going to let all my food go bad. And my stuff be uncharged because guess what? Everyone's at the gas stations kicking the shit out of each other unless you're, and I take it you were at the time. And if you weren't, respect, but that's what I was dealing with as a normal human being. And
no, I was.
This is in my direct possession, Jillian, at all times, no matter what, because I saw boats in people's yards in Long Beach and Island Park. I was dating a girl there because she had big titties, and I'm sure your titties without nipples are way better than hers.
I'm sure hers were real too.
It doesn't matter, Jillian. My point is, it actually doesn't matter when it comes to you. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, but she had nips.
It doesn't fucking matter, Jillian.
In the hurricane, hers didn't blow off.
Well, I wasn't dating her during the hurricane. My point is yours are better than hers because fuck that bitch. I don't give a shit. My point is I keep this into my direct possession every single time in chance of a hurricane, and me
Can
meeting
I tell you my story for God's sake?
Me meeting you is like Hurricane Sandy all over again. I never want to not have you in my direct possession ever again. Go ahead with your story.
Things go south. Okay.
You said at least hers don't blow out. Oof. I'm still like in my brain, like, oof.
Well, okay.
Jillian Barberie. Go ahead.
I started my career in Montreal, right? I was born in Toronto. And then, so I moved to Miami. Fucking true story. I'm driving my Honda Civic. I have no AC because in Canada, air conditioning is a fucking, it's a
waste of money. I know.
Waste of money. It's an add-on, right? For $1,200. I'm like, fuck it, right? I live in like 8 feet of snow. So I send my tape out to Miami and LA. I'm such ignorance is bliss. And so I was like, fuck it. And so I sent a weather tape, but it was all the fuck ups I had during weather and how I recovered. And I got hired in Miami, and I moved down there with no AC.
Like it's nothing. I got hired in Miami because I'm so hot, even though I this or I
that.
No,
dude, like fucking.
Yeah, you're Jillian Barberie. Go ahead. You got hired in Miami, and then what happened?
No, I took a plane. And I made everybody on the plane like test me to States because I was freaking out, like where the fuck, and blah blah. I land. I'm like, I got this. They take me to lunch, and I was like, well, don't you want me to do like an audition in front of the wall?
No.
Show you, like, yeah, they're like, no, you got the job. And I was like,
yes, you
what?
got the job. Jillian.
Okay, so I moved to LA, or excuse me, I moved to Miami, and everyone's like, oh my God, you're doing the weather in Miami, like fucking hurricanes. And then everyone at the TV station goes, bah, That's bullshit. They always say the big one's coming. It never does. I was like, good. Did I fucking research my visa to live in this country was a complete fucking bullshit. It said, oh, I'm going to learn about all the weather patterns here and take them back to Canada. To do what? We're never going to have a hurricane. Okay. So I go, and all of a sudden Andrew's coming, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's coming off the south. Don't even get me to do the weather, but it is coming off of the coast of Africa, and then it gets into the ITC zone, the Intertropical Convergence Zone, and it gets all this power.
AKA Jamaica and Colombia,
right.
But go ahead. And
Getting
the
bigger,
Bahamas, go ahead.
Yeah. Getting bigger, getting powerful.
And Bermuda,
and
but go ahead.
It's first like a category 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's coming for us. So we all have to go into the bunker, and we're doing live shots for CNN. Well, me and this other chick, we were rollerblading all in South Beach. And by the way, I used to rollerblade in Gianni Versace's house when he bought a hotel. He bought a hotel, but it was under construction. Anyway, so I'm wearing jean shorts and a fucking white T-shirt, and I'm on CNN.
Yeah, and then what happened?
My parents were watching,
right?
And they're like, "What in the actual hell? Like, she looks so unprofessional." And then I made a career out of that. And then the guy comes up, my news director, and he goes, "After the next break, I need you to talk about the fact that it's a dry hurricane." And I go, "Absolutely." We had no Google then. We're fucking in a bunker, cement. I don't even know how we signal out there. And I'm like, oh my God, a dry hurricane. I'll never forget this anchor woman who came up to me, and she whispers to me, "It's just a hurricane with not a lot of rain associated with it." And I was like, I fucking love you. You are my new best friend. And we became best friends. But Andrew hit, and I went out in the middle. It was a category 5. So yeah, flattened Homestead and Kendall. They were like, no more, gone, matchsticks. And I saw all the boats and yachts from Biscayne Boulevard all the way up into like right into the streets and and it was pretty scary. But I went out in the middle of the hurricane because I wanted that experience, and it's kind of creepy. So we lifted up the top, and we got out there, and it's really quiet, and then you start to hear it, and it's pretty scary sounding, and all the winds are coming from the other side because now you're in the center of it, and shit comes projectiles. So I saw a lot of crazy stuff. I saw a license plate in a palm tree and half in. So like if you were there, the shit that was going through would kill you. But I guess they said most people die after hurricanes because they go outside and they fucking assess their property, and there's all these cable lines down. There's fucking wet puddles everywhere, and they all get electrocuted. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Go ahead, somebody else. Your turn.
Somebody else.
I'm tired of talking.
You get the same way, Jillian.
You can only do so much, Mike.
I can only do so much. I can do a lot more if you want me to. What do you want to know, Jillian? What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything right now. Ask me anything. Ask me any question, please. I'll tell you right now. I swear to God.
He thinks that you're hot. He wants to see you.
Jillian, I thought you were hot 20 years ago. I thought you were hot 20 years ago. I thought.
Do not egg on the conversation, you crazy
woman. Please egg on the conversation, and then Jillian. Hold on. Please egg on the conversation, and then Jillian ask me anything you want to know. Go ahead. Please talk.
Okay, who am I?
You're Jillian Barberie. You're fucking. It doesn't matter how many times you turn around. You're Jillian Barberie.
Wait, hold on. You're saying, oh, she's Jillian this, but like you're talking
whatever her name is.
Yes.
Who am I?
You're Jillian Barberie. You're Jillian fucking Barberie.
She's doing something.
She's
having a moment.
Oh, okay, hold on. She's getting into action mode. Everyone be quiet. Everyone silence for Miss Barberie.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, thank you for reiterating. Go ahead.
I'm
silence for Miss Barberie, please.
How fucking lame.
Oh my God. You remind me of I know who. Oh my God, I just fucking figured it out. My old producer, Andy Lassner. He's on the Ellen show now. Okay, stop it. He has your
No one
humor.
knows who that
Are
is,
you Jewish?
right?
Are you Italian or are you Jewish?
I'm
You're a little
Italian.
Jewish? Okay. All right. Take it easy. All right, here we go.
I'll do that for you, Miss Barberie. I'm sorry. Let me take a huge step back.
Wait, it wasn't you who saw it. It was a viewer. Never mind.
No, what are you talking about? I am a viewer.
No. They saw me in the show. It doesn't matter now.
Guaranteed. Okay, name the show.
I already mentioned it, the Eric Andre show.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I
You
mentioned
did?
that. Yes. I mentioned that about 2 hours ago. Everyone in here has heard of the Eric Andre show. Go ahead, though. I never use condoms, ever. That's what you said.
You're right.
You're
And
welcome,
it was the
Wendy.
way that he
I don't
did
know.
No. I'm sorry. This is what you said. Come to my house for an afternoon and you will use condoms. That's what you said, motherfucker. That's what you said. I'm sorry. Reiterate.
You're right.
Come to my house for an afternoon and you will use condoms. That's what you said to Eric Andre. Can you say that to me right now? It'll make my life.
No, everyone thought it
Listen,
was
hold on. I'm going to reenact the scene. Can we do a reenactment? I never use condoms. Ever. What do you say? What's your line, Jillian?
Okay, wait. You have to
What's your line, Jillian? Hold on. We're doing a thing.
He goes like this.
Hold on.
He goes, wait.
Cut. Action. I never use condoms ever.
No.
What did you say?
No, he said, he didn't say that at first.
Okay,
he goes
fine.
like this.
Go ahead.
He goes like this. You're close, but he goes like this. D. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I never wear condoms.
And what did you say, Jillian?
And I said, yeah, come to my house on a Saturday afternoon.
And you will use condoms.
Mike knows what I meant.
Yes,
I meant
know what
come
you
and
meant.
see my children of the corn running around acting like assholes screaming. That's what I meant. And you'll wear a condom because you won't want kids. Oh my God. And I couldn't get it out because I was drunk. Could you tell I was drunk on that show?
No, you looked beautiful. You looked gorgeous.
I was wasted. I was like this. Come to a Saturday night. And then he starts dry humping me. And I got my drink. The drink. He's dry humping me and my cocktail. And all I could think about, honestly, was my cocktail flying out of the glass. That's how much of an alky I am. Anyway.
You don't want to drop your cocktail. Never.
Did he come to your house? Did he come to your house?
Are you? No, we had a girlfriend. We went to dinner. She was super rad.
We went to dinner and ate sushi. It was fine. It was a pleasant night.
Wait, but did you get worms?
He was humping me on the show, but it was a pleasant night. Nothing happened.
It was hilarious. No, nothing happened. He was with his hot blonde. But wait, did you get worms? Okay, you just made me think of something.
Do you need me to get hot for you, Jillian? I can do that in 7 days.
I need you to get worms. No.
You need me to get a tapeworm? I will eat 10 pounds of raw meat right now. Don't think I don't have it.
Okay, you're doing too much. Like,
okay,
when I lived in
hold on. This is Jillian Barberie.
Calm down. I get it.
Sorry. Let me bring both hands back.
Please
continue. Please continue, Miss Barberie.
Calm down.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Jillian, continue.
What is freaking happening?
Morgan? Okay, you don't know what you're talking about anyway.
Yes, I know what the hell I'm talking about anyway, boy.
Go ahead, Jillian. I love you so much. Go ahead, Jillian.
I lived. Oh my God, I gotta get it out quickly. Okay, wrap me up in 10. Lived in Miami,
Alexa,
right beside a Benihana.
please time
we
10
used
minutes.
to drink in between the news. We did the 6 o'clock news and the 10 o'clock news. In between, we used to put them back and have sushi.
Right.
One day in the news, we reported on a man. He had a 9-foot fucking parasite. Why? He ate sushi every day. It was the last day I ate that mother.
No, hold on. You still have Alexa. How long left on timer?
You have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 10-minute timer.
You got 90% of time. Go ahead. Please talk.
Anyways, he ate this shit every day.
No, hold on. Jillian Barberie, please talk. I want to
He
hear
ate
you
it
talk.
every single day. And it was 9 feet. And then It was very disturbing. And they said it had been growing in him for many years. And then, you know, it's weird. I'm terrified of the great white sharks. And I used to swim every day in Miami. And Miami is the shark attack capital. But they're not great whites. So when I came to, I won't go in the water, and my kids think I'm like, they're like, I'm like, really? Have you seen a great white? Fucking people are idiots. I don't go in the water. How do you swim? When you enter the ocean, you're on the menu, period. So you go on a surfboard, and they're underneath. You don't know what's down there. It's black water here. It's not like Florida. I don't get it. Go ahead.
No, you
Caller,
still
you
have
say what?
Alexa. How long left on timer?
You have 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 10-minute.
You used 70%, 85%. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't thank me, Jillian.
No, I'm
okay.
done.
Alexa, add 3 minutes to timer.
Am I crazy to think that though about
You now have about
the?
11 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Your cup runneth over. Please talk, Jillian. I'm sorry. I've been talking.
Hey, you know
all
what
night.
I've got on an app? I got a shark tracker, and guess what? There's a lot of motherfucking great whites near you right now, my friend.
I
You
bet
better
there
be
is.
careful.
I go to the beach
Yep.
every day on my lunch breaks because I love my job.
They used to only go up way up the north coast and be up like off the Atlantic waters and all that. Not anymore. But if you go to South Africa, number one, shark attack capital of great whites. Number 2, Australia. Number 3, Mavericks. You know what that is? Northern California. Anywho, go ahead.
You still have
Caller,
like
you
8
say
minutes
what?
left. You still have like 9 minutes left. It's okay.
For what? What are you talking about?
Well, tell me some stuff, Jillian. I've been talking all night.
Monsters inside of me.
This guy,
Heather,
Jillian, look at me.
Yo.
I have been
I wanna
talking
talk
the
about
whole
parasites.
night. Please talk.
I want to hear about the parasite.
yeah. So it was 9 feet long, and
9
it was
feet.
living. And when they showed it under the microscope, it had feet, things. It looked real skinny and flat, but it kept coming and coming. And let me tell you how they'd get it. So some people shit theirs out. This guy knew, or the parasite knew, it stayed inside him because it kept getting its food source, right? Like bleh. And then, oh my God, you know what you got to look at? I'm obsessed. Okay, when I can't sleep at night, I go on YouTube and I look at pus videos, any kind. I love it. I'm obsessed. And birth videos. I like seeing a baby coming out of the vagina. Like, but
Of course you do.
I do like looking at pus videos. Like they'll go, oh, look at this thing on your shoulder. And it's like, I don't know.
It's like this fucking big, and they say worry
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I know what
It's
you mean.
like this, right? They go,
It's
Wait.
like that. It's not that big, Jillian.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it feels that big, but it's not that big.
No, I know. Dr. Pimple Popper, I just did a show with her. So like that, she's like, oh,
She's not lying either. She's the great.
what brings you in today? And then they're like, oh, my kids finally got embarrassed. How long has it been growing? Oh, 30 years. Oh, for the love of God. And my girlfriend's a dermatologist. She used to let me sit in only because the people were fans of my morning show. They're like, you've entertained us for 20 years. We're going to let you sit in. I go,
More like
oh my
30
God.
years, but go ahead. It's okay.
Well,
Don't downplay
yeah,
yourself.
20 years only. On
30
this one.
years.
30 years altogether, but 20 on Good Day L.A.
I'm
But anyway,
29.
did that.
I'm 29, Jillian. It's 30 years. And you're the greatest ever. Look at me, please. You're the greatest ever, and you're so beautiful. And please continue. I still want to hear this. I've been wanting to hear this for such a long time. Please go ahead.
So my career is 1 year older than you are age-wise.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
So-
it's fucking amazing. Go ahead, please.
Oh, yeah, okay. So thank you for that beautiful intro. And so Martha, right? Her name's Martha. I'll never forget Martha and Fred. So she goes, Martha, she has this big honker, like a horn. And then she goes, oh, Fred, this is Jillian. He goes, of course it is. She goes, I'm going to let her sit in my room. He goes, our pleasure. I go, oh my God, thank you. And they said, it's the least we can do. You've entertained us for so many mornings. I go, fucking, let's bring this on.
I love you, and you're hot as fuck.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't want to say that on stream. Go ahead.
And my pus video. So check. Oh my God, I think I was gonna have an orgasm, and my girlfriend's like, "Calm
Did
the
you
fuck
have an
down."
orgasm? I bet you had an
No,
orgasm
but I
that
almost
night.
said I will.
Jillian, did you have an orgasm that night?
No. But
I bet you did.
No, not. But I almost did.
Oh
But I had a
I
white
bet you
lab
did.
coat.
I
and
bet
had
it
to
was
wear
the biggest
fucking-
internal like ever. But go ahead.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It was pretty hardcore. And so then my girlfriend, who is the derm, she takes like a magic marker, and like the thing is like a honker. I go, "What the fuck do you need a magic marker? It's obvious." And then she goes, No. When I inject it, it'll kind of blow the whole forehead up. Okay, whatever. So she injects all around. I go, "Oh yeah, I see." So then she takes a scalpel and she goes, "That was one pass. That was two passes. Now I'm getting excited. I'm salivating."
Did
And
she
Martha,
die?
"Can you see anything?" Martha said. And Christy goes, "Not yet." And as she says, "Not yet," an eruption. Okay.
Okay.
When I say it goes all over the room, I was so giddy with excitement. Frank ran out of the room. Then she got stitched up. When they sent it to the lab, it came back. It had enamel in it, teeth. It had hair. It was disgusting. And I fucking couldn't get enough of it. And it smelled. Okay. Now, there's also a dude on YouTube, and he has his groin injury. And then the doctor goes, "Oh, I have a little bit of pus." They filled up, I don't know, 3 green buckets. Watch Pilar, if you're into it, Pilar cyst videos. I watch them at night, 3 a.m. Pilar cyst, bring it on. Happens between your butt cheeks, mostly in men. But they stick it up and they slice it open, and all this green pus goes into a bucket. It was right up their ass tailbone area. Am I alone? I also watch shark attack videos, and I do like GoPros when they're getting attacked by grizzlies or like great white sharks. Okay, that's it.
Alexa, how long left on timer?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You still have 4 minutes.
Okay, so all you have to do is punch in Grizzly chases bicyclists, and he has a GoPro, and then he's riding and he's looking behind him, and this fucking grizzly bear, right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm having a heart attack. I have anxiety. Then there's also a dude in Australia who jumps in to the water, and then his GoPro, it's all blue, and then you see the white belly and the eye of the great white. I'm sorry. Am I crazy?
I've been talking for about an hour, and no one thinks I'm crazy on Younow. You are the greatest thing on Younow since sliced bread. You are number 5 in trending for a reason. You're a legend. You are the greatest. You are nothing.
What are we trending in, board?
You are nothing besides exceptional. You're
Delightful.
the greatest ever. You interviewed Howard Stern. You hosted for Howard Stern. You're gorgeous, and I promise you that nothing you say or do is wrong on this website. I promise.
Am I alone with the great whites? Or
no, of course not. I've lived in Florida almost 10 years. I understand what it's like.
Do you go into are you afraid of gators?
No, I've been to the beach countless times since I started my new job, which is a do-nothing job, literally, but...
What do you mean?
It means that I go out there and do nothing for a very good price.
I want to do that.
You want to do that? I can get you a job, Jillian.
I can do nothing for a good price.
I'll give you a better price to do a lot.
I'm already a freaking Dollar Tree cashier.
I will give you a better price to do so much, Jillian. No. I will give it all away for you right now and rebuild.
I want to tell you right now what I could do. I had Michael Chiklis on my show, and he was an American Horror Story.
But Jillian.
I'm going to be the circus. There's going to be the bearded fat lady. There's going to be Mon Petit, and then there's going to be Mon Nippels.
Well, listen, Jillian, I'm saying that I can get you to do a lot less in private for a lot more.
Hi, Diggy Pickle.
Hi, Diggy Pickle.
Wait, guys, she's not okay. I promise I am. guys, are y'all?
She's a grown woman. She's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Is there? Somebody said, "Jesus, LOL." There she is, Trish. Trish. Oh my God, I love you, Trish.
Hey.
Trish is really cool.
Hey, Jillian, can I ask you a question that I know about you that you don't know that I know about you?
And she's Canadian. Yes.
What do you have in relation to being Catholic?
Right in my house.
By house or by virtue?
I have a confirmation name.
You have a confirmation name. Okay, go ahead.
I have my first communion veil.
Where you drank the wine and ate the bread. Go ahead.
Yes. I wish I had my school uniform, my high school.
I wish you had your school uniform too, but go ahead.
Oh my God, my daughter's so much.
Shut up, Morgan. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, now you bring it back, for God's sake.
Go ahead, Jillian Barberie. This is Jillian Barberie.
Every time, Morgan, God bless, every time you've tried to say anything, you shut you down.
I promise the next broadcast I ever guest on, I'll be more involved.
She's gorgeous. Don't ruin her fun.
What do I have that from my Catholicism? Well, I have my my necklace. I have my ring that I gave to my daughter
with the little fish on it. You have your necklace with the little fish on it.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
And then my birth mom, when she found me, she said she had carried this Celtic cross in her wallet for 34 years. And so she gave me that, and I put that on my chain with my other stuff. So I'm trying to think of what you would mean. What do you, like crosses and all that stuff, or are you talking about something different?
Well, am I talking about Catholicism, or am I talking about something different?
That's what I'm asking you. Were you an altar boy? Like, were you molested?
Well, I went to Catholic school, and
okay, well, there you go. That's all you need to say.
Some things happened after that, but it wasn't from a priest. But it was from a member of my family, and some things happened after that. And
me too. Yeah.
That's why I am the person who I am today. And Jillian, Alexa, shut the fuck up! Don't interrupt me.
Did she already say shut up, everybody?
Well, she said 11 minutes and 30 seconds, just like I said, or whatever it was. But anyway.
Well, all I'm saying is, if you go through all that childhood trauma, which it sounds like you have, and I did as well. I had a creepy uncle and a horrible grandfather.
I know you did.
But
don't ask me how I know that, but I know you did.
So my uncle died of heroin when he was 19, and whatever. The grandfather. So anyway, my grandfather died when I was 13. I was so excited, and I was like having a little party in my bedroom, and then my mom came in and went crazy on me. But I think I was 13.
Can I ask you a question that there's no way I would know?
Yes.
Did she smack you in your face in front of all your friends? Really think about it, Jillian. Did she smack you in your face in front of all your friends and embarrass the shit out of you? And then no one would hang out with you after that? Except for like 3 people?
No, but they were afraid to come to my house because of the mood swings and the yelling.
All right. It's something like that, right? Yeah.
But interestingly enough, when the same thing happened with the narcissist, my friends packed up. They were like, we ain't staying, because the control was so hardcore and evil. And the presence in the house, like it used to be such a light, bright party house. We'd run around in our bikinis and have cocktails. And
until you had to make your confirmation, right?
No, I mean my house here that the narcissist lived in. And it was so dark and deep and heavy that when my friends were over and they'd hear the motorcycle come up the street and I would start to have a panic attack, they would all pack up their stuff and leave. They never wanted to be around it. So I got isolated. I lost a lot of friends, and it just happens. You get through it. You get through it. And it is what it is. But, I did have to go to therapy. That's why I'm asking you if you go, and like being serious, because
do I go now?
Well, just if you shrug it off, like I shrugged it off for years, I made bad choices because of it and because of the alcohol, right?
You
So,
also made good choices because of it, right?
um,
Because I the opposite of go now, and I'm making great choices because of it.
oh, okay,
Jillian,
that's,
yeah,
I'm a
no,
very,
yeah, no,
I,
yeah,
I, I I
yes,
remember when I
no,
met,
yes, no, yes.
well, when I met my birth sisters, the first thing I asked them was,
I'm
they
sure
were
I know
talking
what I'm
about,
sure I got the idea what you meant, but Jillian, no, I still go, but no, yes, you know what I mean? Like
well,
what the fuck does that mean? You read the same book I did, and that feels a little more human. And I have been with a woman exactly the age you are now, and until I did that, after my mom died, 2 years after my mom died, you know what my mom died? April Fool's Day. Technically March 31st, but April Fool's Day is the day I remember because I called the hospital and I said, "How's my mom?" "No, she's dead." And I was like, "No, like it's April Fool's Day. You got me, bro." Like,
oh, well,
how's my mom doing? It took them a lot of convincing, about a half hour of convincing before my mom was
did
like
she have
actually done.
cancer?
She had a heart attack.
How old?
54. Right after that, I got with a woman who was 53. And
The mommy
oh,
issues.
oh,
The mommy.
Jillian. Oh, Jillian. You're over here, right?
I
Yeah.
feel like
Oh, Jillian. Look at me looking at. Oh, Jillian.
no, but I could
I
be a
just,
shrink at
I
this point.
needed that so bad, and I paid
Yeah,
for it, and I got ripped
yeah.
off, and I hated it, and she broke my heart, and all that, and I just want to tell you that because you are, and I'm gonna be serious, drunk, high, sober, indifferent, fucking meeting you on the street, this, that, I wouldn't get this much time with you. So what I'm gonna say to you is completely real. Jillian Marie,
Hey,
you are
Marty.
the greatest, most beautiful woman. And I have been, you don't know me, but I feel like you should know me as I know you. And
Oh,
it's
I
just,
know you after tonight.
oh my,
Speaking
it's
of
such
knowing one after
Morgan, shut the fuck up.
boy, let me.
Jillian, it's such a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry, I'm so emotional the way I am, and you're so beautiful.
Morgan.
You really are. You're
Any
so
way for
beautiful, and
Christ's sake about it
okay, let me calm down. Jillian, you're so
before Mike
Jillian.
has another freaking
Jillian, please
lovesick
look at me.
meltdown in front of a
Jillian,
celebrity.
Jillian, please look at me. Please. You're so beautiful.
And before
I
the
swear
mood
to
swings
God.
also are kicking ass tonight.
You
Oh,
are the most beautiful woman in the world, and I thought that for
not great. The stream killed Mike.
She's laughing at me, guys. I don't know what to do. Oh, she's laughing at me.
Yeah, deal with this. Well, guess what? I'll give you all advice I give everyone. You signed up for this.
No, I didn't.
Mike,
No,
you
I didn't
deliberately
either.
signed your damn ass up for this.
It's actually
Hey.
her. You don't understand. It's actually Jillian Barberie.
You know, I was going to share a story with you that different than yours, but similar. That
What?
oh
It's actually
Winston, you're
Jillian
not wrong.
Barberie.
when I first conversation I had with my birth sisters. So I'm in LA and they're in Toronto, and so they're like, "Oh, hey, have you been in any shows that we know?" And I'm like, "No, I'm in LA." You know, I'm like, "Well, I'm on the NFL. I'm sure you don't watch because she's like the smart one. She's like she makes Transformers. She's a scientist. Anyway, I'm the dumb one, and so."
No,
And
you're
she's a
not. Stop it.
professor. She's an engineer too, and a professor. Jesus fuck. Anyway, so she says, I go, no, I'm not on TV. And then maybe the NFL. And she's like, oh, well, we watch the NFL. And I said, no, not the games. I do not do sideline reporting. I'm not that girl. I just do the, I just work in the studio. I didn't say what I did because my detective said, don't say that. And then they don't say, and then she goes, oh my God, are you the girl that does the weather? And then I said, yeah. And then she screamed to her husband, oh my God, the girl who does the weather is my sister. And then my other sister, this is even better. She works in a bar.
Right.
And she said the same thing. She's like, well, we know you at anything. I'm like, no, I know she didn't work. But she worked for the Toronto Film Festival. So I was like, well, I'm on a show with Pamela Anderson, actually. So there were 3 girls on a show with Pam, and one of them was this beautiful tall model. So she's working with Ryan Gosling's sister of all people, Mandy. And she goes, my sister works in Hollywood and works on this show, and I think that's her. And I'm like, oh, sorry to disappoint you, bitch. But that girl was like a huge supermodel. But listen to this. I talked to them and they go, we just want to share with you, Mom has a bit of a drinking problem. And that's when I first started thinking, oh, maybe I do too. So I'm like, okay. And then I said, when she gets drunk, does she get mean? Like, does she hit you? And they were like, what? And I go, well, she yells at you all the time, right? And they're like, no. And so I was asking all these questions because that's what I grew up with. And so they were thinking I was some fucking weirdo. And, but then I met my birth mom. And let me tell you about addicts, okay?
Okay, please
My
tell me.
sisters don't drink. They don't drink because they used to come home and see her fucked up, passed out. She'd say, I'm cooking dinner, put a chicken in the oven and not put the oven on. And my sisters would have friends over. They stopped having friends over. So they grew up with it. I did not. As I said, my parents who adopted me were older and super responsible. So my mom recognized that I was her. Like, she's like, we looked alike. She's like, oh my God. She was like obsessed with me. And I was obsessed with her. So much so that when she got cancer, she got tons of fucking Percocets. And in Canada, when they give you a bottle of Percocets for a month, there's 300 in it and it's this size. So I go, how many are in there? She goes, 300. I go, for the year? And she goes, for the month. And I go, that's 10 Percocets a day. She's like, I know. And then we went to lunch and she goes like this, and it gives me a sign and I'm like, yeah. And she hands me one under the table because she knew I was her. And she knew her other daughters that she raised with the same dad. They were not her. They didn't drink. Isn't that weird? Like addicts, you know. And when she died in my arms, true story, they're zipping up. Okay, so I spent time with her. I took pictures. People think it's weird. I don't give a fuck. It was a Wednesday night. It was Christmas Eve. And she goes, you know, you can go. She goes, I'm going to go tomorrow. And I go, you can go. I found my family. I'm going to love your daughters, my sisters forever. Same birth dad, all 3 of us. And it was really
actually
great.
Jillian Barberie.
And then I said to her, I'm actually Jillian Barberie.
You're actually Jillian Barberie.
And then I go, I don't know if you know who I am, but I'm not the ward of the state anymore. Okay. So then she goes, I would love a Percocet, a glass of wine, and a cigarette. I go, me too. So the nurse is there and she looks at me. I go, are you fucking kidding me? So she goes, well, you can't have the Percocet. I go, no, for her. And of course I'm popping them. So when the next morning I wake up at 5 and I knew she was gone. So she's in her hospital bed and I'm in her bed beside it. And I reached out for her hand and I said, Jer, it was like 5 a.m. And I got no answer, but she was super warm. So I knew she just died. And so I spent a full hour with her and I was like, fuck all y'all, because I never had her my whole life, right? And I'm going to have her. So I was doing selfies on the bed. I'm like, what's my best angle? No, I'm not kidding. I am kidding. But she always like.
No, you're not. You're Jillian Barberie.
No, I didn't. I looked like shit. But she always.
No,
liked
you
that
didn't. Stop it.
So I did her makeup in the casket when the thing was closed. But before we get to that, then I call my sisters, and then I call the coroner. And before they can get her in the body bag and zip her up, I am going through fucking shelves looking for her pills. I'm like, where the fuck are they? And I'm looking at all these. I don't know what that is. I don't know. And all of a sudden there's a knock at the door. I go, oh, it's the coroner. No, it wasn't the coroner. It was the men in white suits coming to take all the pills away, and they count them. And I go, what are you going to do with the pills? They go, throw them out. I go, what?
Yeah.
I need the Percocet. Yeah. But that's an addict. That's me.
I'm
But it's funny. Addicts know each other. That's all. That's my story.
That's all.
Thanks for coming to
I
my TED.
know. You don't have to tell the whole thing. It's okay.
Love it.
That was the whole thing.
No, I know it's not.
No,
no, it's not. It's not.
But I did work for Too Faced Cosmetics, and she's like, "Oh my god, I love the way you do your brows." And I was like, "Don't worry." And we had this one called 24 bullet. It was called Bulletproof 24 Hour, and I'm like, I think this might last a little longer. We had very morbid humor, and she's like, "You fucking better put that on me in my casket," and I did. I'm up there doing her makeup. I don't give a shit. She looked good. I mean, as good as you can look.
No one else could have handled that except you, Miss Barberie.
Yeah, I go to her. Hey, this is really amazing.
You guys have no clue who this is.
I go, we came into the world together alone, and you gave me away. I forgive you. And here we are. You're going out, and we're alone. Isn't that fucking crazy? That's what Jillian Barberie said. No, at the very end, she was dying. I said, "Do you know who I am now? Do you know that I'm Jillian Barberie?" I said, "Thanks to you, I was a ward of the state." But then I became Juilian. So who cares? I'm kidding. What are the people saying?
I cares. Anyway.
Wait, did I hear my name brought up?
Alexa, what time is it?
Wait.
The time is
Somebody was talking. We got an
3:41. So it's 19 minutes past the till the top of the hour. Go ahead, Fairy. Go, whatever your name is. Go ahead, please talk.
Dude, wait. James McTree. The video of the guy jumping in the water with the gray white, that was CGI. I'm dying. I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know what to believe. I don't know. I do know the chick who straps her fucking feet in on the snowboard and she's got her selfie stick like that and the grizzlies behind her, that's real. Don't challenge me on that, sucker. That's for sure real.
I would do anything for you, Miss Barberie.
I
really would.
We've seen it all. We've said it all.
I don't think you've said it. I don't think you've seen it all, but go ahead. Anyway, you guys say something. Morgan, say something. Say anything.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, I was about to
Yes, hello,
say,
everyone. Morgan, go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
I'm about to go to bed, too, because I'm freaking pissing tired. And it's like 4 in the morning almost.
All right, so drop, and then we're going to
I know.
pickle.
It is fair.
Pickle.
Julian, the next time I ever come up, I will try to be more involved.
You are privileged to be in
Mike
the
isn't
presence.
drunk off his ass.
You are privileged to be in the presence of Miss Barberie.
Yes, I'm aware, damn it.
Good, man. I love you, Morgan. No homo.
Honest to God, Morgan, this was my own little Lebowski. It was you or Donnie, and he's the John Goodman character. Mike is like, "Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're about to enter into a world of pain." That's what I heard tonight.
It's an honor.
It's
a privilege.
It's a pleasure. But please, before we go, Trish would like to hear from Farron. Please, and say something.
Look, hold on. So Morgan drop, and then that person guessed, and it'll be a thing.
Yeah, I'll let Diggy Pickle get his ass up here.
All right, man, I'll see you later. I love you, Morgan. No homo.
No homo. I love you.
But yeah,
yes, no homo, but I love you, bro.
I also follow you on Twitter and Instagram. If you need, help and shit.
Morgan, no homo, but I love you, man. Now get out of here.
This is Morgan.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm faceless or have a face sometimes.
I'll see you later, man.
But yeah, I had you on Insta.
You're the man.
If you want any questions on shit.
Got you, homie.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you becoming
a fan. I'm out, people, so yeah. Edith.
Okay, Mark.